Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen Entchev here with Steven Ryan, and we are ready for a fun show tonight, Steven. We have 10 headliners left with 18 boxes in the diamond helmets. We have all the headliners out there in the slabs, all the headliners out there in the rep helmets, the jerseys, the minis, full of headliners, the basketball, bunch of big names, the platinum's better than 50% chance at a headliner. We have a lot of cool custom helmets in the break room. LaDainian Tomlinson, Jerome Bettis. Cannot wait to get started, Steven. How are you doing tonight?
Doing good, Kamen. Ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to see fire diamonds coming out tonight.
All right, let's get it started, folks. We have one pre-filled tonight. It is the Sauce and Moss. The jersey should be hot. We have up to box 30 now on the ticker. It is only a 40-box series. I'll get the show started. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. We got ourselves 1 and a 4. 5, that's not going to do. How about 1 more? 3 and a 2. 5 again, that won't do either. 1 and a 3. Steven, what's going on?
Do they just not want us to randomize?
Apparently not. 7 clicks, your favorite number.
There we go.
Dice roll, that shall do here. All right, perfect. So we got 7 on the dice roll. Let's go ahead and set up our wheel of names. Let's see what we're chasing today. The chase item of the day tonight. We've got ourselves... This will be really close. I think it's going to stay, though. The slab cards. That's a good chase. All the slab headliners are still out there. Slab cards. Definitely a pretty solid chase here. We should knock out at least one of these. Probably more. Jersey coming up. Sauce and Moss. Jersey number 1. Drop me a box number. First come, first serve on those numbers. Carter Stiegald, Matthew Rose, Armando Novelli, Seth Brown. 4 new customers in this break. I ask all the new customers 2 questions. 1, let me know how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. And 2, what are your favorite squads, guys? Favorite teams. That way I can direct you in some spots with some headliner divisions. So it's actually all new guys minus Kenny Gober. Because Carter then rebought in again and got some more spots. Kenny's a vet, though. He's ready, Steven. Box 30. 3-0, Kenny. Let's get that party started with box 30 here, sir. That is going off the ticker. And 7 randomizations coming up here. Fun day Sunday, says Joe Saki. That's right, Joe. That is the attitude. Sunday fun day. Yeah, it's always fun in the break room. Sundays, as we both know, Steven, tends to be a pretty busy show each night.
Yep.
In general, the weekends lately have been popping. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. These guys have been having a lot of fun. Packers all the way, says Carter Scott. Been following you guys on Facebook for a while. Well, Carter might have recommended the slab cards. We have an Aaron Rodgers slab in there, but you and I both know, Steven, we got a bunch of Packer hits in the break room that aren't necessarily always headliners, but Aaron Jones is a very common name. We get a decent amount of Amon Green. So we do get some pack for sure here in the break room. 7 clicks, we are set up. Carter's got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Seth Brown. Kenny Gobra, NFC East. Carter, NFC West, AFC North. Armando, AFC South. Matthew Rose in the AFC East, which is a great spot for Randy Moss potentially. And Carter, you've got the AFC West. Oh, David. David's got the joke saying elite check-in. David, that was so the 2 p.m. show. Here we go. We got 30 coming up. 30 of 40 in the jerseys. Let's see some fire here. Sauce and Moss jersey series. Well, and we're just talking about the Packers. Carter said he's a Packer fan. Well, here we go. One of the better Packer receivers of all time. Led the league in receiving yards one season. Former Pro Bowler. Super Bowl champion with the Packers. At one point, Brett Favre's #1 target. Had that awesome touchdown catch on Monday Night Football against the Vikings where he was juggling against his feet on the ground. Super Bowl champion inscription, JSA certified, Antonio Freeman. Let's go, Carter. A bunch of spots in there. Did earn this Freeman jersey. An awesome start for the Packer fan in the break room here. You know, we are Bear fans, Steven and I, but we welcome everybody in this break room. There's no such thing as, you know, a bad fan.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, says Carter. Absolutely, man. Gotta love it. Antonio Freeman. This is our first break that's ready to go. Let's see here. I will go ahead and give everyone a top-to-bottom rundown of the break page. We are closing in on a mini double, though. Only one spot left there. So, good start for Carter's break room career. First ever break. Packer fan takes home a Packer.
That's awesome.
Yeah, funny how that works out. Brady is gone in the minis, Mike Francia. So that is gone. I'll go ahead and give the top to bottom rundown right now, and we will see. Get well soon, Kenny. Oh, here we go. Kenny said I have to take a break in a few days. Major neck surgery Thursday. I missed that comment. Kenny, that sounds good, man. Wishing you the best of luck on the surgery. Hope it goes well, sir.
Best of luck and speedy recovery.
Yeah. All right, I'll let this one marinate for a second here while I give the top to bottom rundown here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. So the best break in the room, I would say without question, is the Diamond helmets. We have 6 spots to go in the Diamond double box break. So basically, the way we've made this work, I know a lot of new customers in here, the teams that are not selectable or teams that have headliners still out there, Steven. Want to give everyone a chance to still pick their favorite team, but also everyone a chance to get a headliner. So all the headliners, photoed or not, you will not be able to select them. You could get randomized those names. So we have 6 to go in the single. We are still looking for Trevor Lawrence, #1 overall pick a couple years ago. One of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL. We have a Jerome Bettis, who is top 10 all-time in rushing yards. That sick custom helmet. We'll be looking at that one shortly. Still looking for LaDainian Tomlinson, 2nd all-time in rushing touchdowns with the Hall of Fame inscription. Speaking of second, Tyreek Hill was second in receiving yards this last season, still out there. And Randy Moss, second all-time in receiving touchdowns. Those are the 5 photoed headliners, but I tell these guys, always read the listing. All these other names in here have not been pulled other than Olave. Michael Irvin, 3-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Fame wide receiver. Joe Green, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 4-time Super Bowl champion. O.J. Simpson, pro and college football Hall of Famer, former league MVP, Heisman Trophy winner, one of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season. Jalen Waddle, 7th in receiving yards last year. Odell Beckham Jr., one of the best receivers the last 10 years or so. Super Bowl champion, Pro Bowler, now with the Ravens. So 18 boxes left, 5 photoed headliners, 5 secondary headliners in the series. We have the double and the single up. Here's a look at some of these custom lids. Here's that ripped Jerome Bettis. Love that black on the bottom of the helmet. We have the lunar white, number 36. We have that sick visor. That helmet is nuts. I think this other one is even better looking personally. The LaDainian Tomlinson. That is a custom Flash Authentic. Got the rip at the bottom as well. That thing is nuts. Actually, the Bettis is ripping and dripping, Steven. So both of these custom lids are crazy. 1 to go in the extra special minis. We are down to 9 minis left. We have 2 photoed headliners, but actually 4 in all. We have the number 2 guy in MVP voting last year, Jalen Hurts, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Former Heisman Trophy winner, NFL Pro Bowler, Eddie George on that Flash Mini. And we have another former Heisman winner and an NFL Pro Bowl running back, O.J. Simpson, still in play. And we have Kurt Warner, league MVP, Super Bowl MVP, number 1 all-time in playoff passing yards per game. Kurt Warner still in there, 4-9 chance at a headliner. The Platinum helmets are 3-5 chance. There is 5 boxes left in the series. We have DK Metcalf, over 1,000 yards receiving last season, an absolute animal. Jamal Lewis, one of 8 guys to run for 2,000 yards in a single season. Josh Jacobs, NFL's leading rusher last season. He's in play as well here with 5 boxes left. The jerseys, we got only 21 boxes left, 5 photoed headliners to go. Saquon Barkley, top 5 running back in the NFL. Warren Moon, the first black quarterback inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Randy Moss, the single season record for receiving touchdowns. I believe it was 23 with the Patriots. That is a Moss Patriot jersey. We got Hines Ward still in play. Hines Ward, Steeler legend, exactly 1,000 career catches in his career. And then, of course, Christian McCaffrey, the Pro Bowl running back. Great receiver, great runner of the ball, great passer as well. He's going to be a vocal point of that phenomenal 49er offense yet again this season. 5 to go in the mini single. We got 3 to go in the reps. Every single headliner still out there in the rep helmets. We have a Tyreek Hill flash rep. Second in receiving yards last season. The fastest receiver in the game. Kenneth Walker III, one of the best young running backs. Micah Parsons, maybe a top 5 defensive player in the NFL. Jay Jettas is probably the best receiver. NFL Offensive Player of the Year, led the league in receiving yards. Jay Jettas. Tim Brown, top 10 all-time receiving yards, receiving touchdowns. Isaac Bruce, 4th all-time in receiving yards. Nick Chubb, 3rd in the NFL in rush yards last season. And there's CMC again, one of 3 guys to rush for 1,000 yards in a season and get 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Revis Island, Hall of Fame corner, one of the best on that Jets amp rep. 2 spots to go in basketball. There is 13 boxes left. We have 4 photoed headliners, but then we have 3 other names in the listing that gets us at a better than 50% chance at a headliner. Wander Franco, he was an all-star shortstop this year. The young, talented player. Ricky Henderson, most hits and most runs and stolen bases of all time. We have Shaquille O'Neal, 4-time NBA champion, 3-time Finals MVP, a former league MVP, one of the most dominant forces in basketball history. Another Hall of Famer, Julius Erving. He is an absolute dunk machine, one of the OG dunkers in the NBA. A few other names in here. Kevin McHale, speaking of great basketball players, multi-time champ with the Celtics. Dennis Rodman, he's won with the Pistons and the Bulls. Jordan Alvarez, one of the best hitters in baseball today. And then lastly, we got 7 spots to go on the slabs. This is the chase, so there is no reason why we can't knock out a slab break tonight. Russell Wilson, 9-time Pro Bowler. Justin Jefferson, number 1 all-time receiving yards per game. Steve Young, the best left-handed quarterback of all time. He actually had more touchdown passes to Jerry Rice than even Joe Montana. Montana still in this series, the 4-time Super Bowl champion, number 1 all-time in Super Bowl passer rating, 4-time MVP. Aaron Rodgers on the Packers slab. Justin Fields led all quarterbacks in rushing yards last season. Jalen Hurts, I mentioned he was second in MVP voting. And he was also first in rushing touchdowns among quarterbacks. And then, of course, Julio Jones, number 2 all-time receiving yards per game. An absolute phenomenal wideout. So we did knock out the minis, looks like, Steven.
Yes, we did. It's ready to go for you.
Extra special mini number 1. Drop me 2 box numbers. Blake Miller, James Strode, Nicholas Garza, David Griffin, Kevin St. Pierre, Zachary Erickson, Steve Myers, and Kenny Gober. First come, first serve on those box numbers. Let me know, guys, what you would like. I'm sure Miami's going to be presenting Lionel Messi tonight, Steven. Trying to get that link up. Really pumped for that tonight. And maybe, just maybe, I'll hit a bet tonight. Maybe. Okay. Dodgers, Mets have the live under 3.5. They're in the bottom of the 10th. It's 1-1. Nobody out. Runner on second as they start in extras. I need a Mets walk-off here. Show me something good. David wants 16. Thank you, David. And then Kenny wants 19. And then David wanted 32. So David was first with 16. Then Kenny got in 16 and 19. Then David got 32. So we will do 16 and 19, Steven. Those are the 2 here in the minis. We are hunting 1 Jalen Hurts, which, again, to my surprise, as great of a quarterback as Jalen Hurts is, you would think with so few minis left, we might chase him, but that has not been the case, unfortunately. If there's any Eagle fans, wake them up. Tell them come to the break room. We got Jalen Hurts in these minis. We got Jalen Hurts in the slab cards. So that would be an excellent, excellent get for Eagles Nation here in the break room. These are extra special minis for 2 reasons. All the hits are extra good, all big names, and all of these are specialty minis, whether that's flashes, chromes, eclipses, lunars, so on and so forth. You will not be getting a standard mini in here. That is why that price point's a little bit higher than our typical black box minis. So 7 clicks coming up. Looking forward to some fire, Steven. 5, 6, and 7. All right, Kenny Gober up top. Kenny, you've got the NFC North. Right below is James Strode in the NFC South. Nicholas Garza, he could get that Jalen Hurts in the East. Steve Myers, could it be a Kurt Warner in the NFC West? Kevin St. Pierre, AFC North. Blake Miller looking for Eddie George in the AFC South. Zachary Erickson, could the juice be on the loose? O.J. Simpson in the AFC East. And David Griffin, you've got the AFC West, good sir. Here we go, 16 coming up first. And we got 19 next in the extra special mini helmets. This is such a cool series. This is not even a listing. One of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season. CJ2K, Chris Johnson. Beautiful flash mini. Chris Johnson actually single season record for most yards by a running back. That is rushing and receiving combined, more than 2,500 of them. Blake Miller, congrats on your CJ2K out there in the AFC South. Imagining doubling up with the Chris Johnson and an Eddie George. Possible for Blake with one more box to go. JSA certified on Chris Johnson. So the headliner ratio just got better. The Mets just won, Steven.
Yes, they did.
Walk-off fashion, baby. Under 3.5. Love it. If you need some betting advice, just ask Blake Miller. He told... Actually, I think they won on Friday. The Astros, did they beat the Angels Friday? I think they had a heartbreaking loss on Saturday. They were up at least.
I do not know.
He told us take the Astros versus the Angels, and we thought he was crazy, but he was doing pretty
The
good.
Astros are better than the Angels.
What?
The Astros are better than the Angels.
I know, but it was Ohtani pitching on the mound.
Yeah, I mean,
But he got roughed up in that game.
sometimes it does happen.
Yeah. Good hit, Blake, on your Chris Johnson. One more coming up in our mini double box break. I'm just happy I won a bet, Steven.
Yeah, off the schneid.
Yeah, right? I guess I only had 2 bets today, but
I mean,
I had...
got to see one go through.
Yeah, right? It comes and goes. I've been very hot most of the year. July has not been very kind to me so far. 19 coming up, 19 to 35. That's on the betting front. Otherwise, here in the break room, July has been tons of fun. Tons of fun. Is this a headliner moment? Ooh, I love this one. Talk about the break room being good to me. One of my favorite players in the NFL. A guy I used to cover when I covered Mizzou football. It is Nick Bolton, baby. Salute the service, Nick Bolton mini. Beckett certified. Number 2 in the NFL in tackles last season. I had that scoop and score in the Super Bowl. Without his defensive touchdown, the Eagles might be Super Bowl champs. So David Griffin, AFC West, great hit on the Nick Bolton Salute the Service mini. So actually, Steven, we didn't pull a headliner in that break. There's only 7 minis left. O.J. Simpson, Kurt Warner, Jalen Hurts, Eddie George. 4 and 7 chance at a headliner. Come and get those extra special mini helmets. That was cool, man.
Very cool.
Love it. Nick Bolton. Both of these were good hits. Nick Bolton, CJ2K. Like I said, these are all good names. They're all specialty minis. Just because we pulled the Brady does not mean we should stop playing this series. Plain and simple. Are you sure, David? He says you can keep that Bulgarian teddy bear. These guys have been way too nice to us lately. I won't say no to Nick Bolton. I guess I'll take it if you're sure, David.
I thought he might do that.
The Bulgarian teddy bear, yeah. He's a nice man.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Nice guy, David Griffin. All right, I guess I'll take it, Steven. Can't go wrong with that. He says yes, sir. All right, Nick Bolton, the autograph mini. My girlfriend will be surprised tonight.
And didn't you? And he's sending you a package too.
I think he's sending both of us
Yeah,
something.
I think he's sending them both something.
Oof.
David,
These guys are too nice.
man of every person here.
He literally, he gifts other people items. He gives us items. The man is super nice. So my kid is 14. When we were looking at cars for 16, I found a great convertible for her. She got mad and says, "What do I do when it rains?" I always thought she was super smart. LOL, says Michael Frank, right? She's a Frank, Michael. Come on. She's got your genes running through her blood. You better believe she's smart. What do we have left in basketball, says Shane Emery. We are still looking for the Wander Franco, Ricky Henderson baseball bats. We have the Shaq jersey, the Julius Erving jersey, and a lot of good stuff.
Kyle, I think you need to talk to Gucci K.
Yeah, right?
About that one.
Look, David, if you want to trade with him instead of giving it to me, you are more than welcome to. No problem. So, the basketball, by the way, Shane Emery. The basketball, we have, I said the Shaq, the Franco, Henderson, and Julius Irving, but I tell these guys, always read the listing. We got ourselves Kevin McHale still out there, Jordan Alvarez, and Dennis Rodman. That's a few extra names, Steven. 7 and 13 chance at a headliner. These are all nice. He says, no, you keep it. That sounds good. That was a nice common, but who doesn't know a convertible closes?
No idea. I'm not a car person, so.
Yeah. You know what's funny, Steven? When I was very, very young, I'm talking like 5 years old, I was really into cars. And then sports became my thing afterwards. But cars, I don't know. Sounds like Michael Frank's daughter is just smart. Just smart. So let's keep attacking this break page, guys. We are making some movement on the diamond single. David, you're just an awesome individual. Gifting people things like this, good on you. He gifted Randy something the other day.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Well deserved, says Kyle Disler. Yeah. Chief Nation, Kyle. At least Chief people are getting the stuff. Good news. We have a lot of Nick Bolton. This is a name that we will see in the break room. We've seen him in the jerseys, the diamonds, the minis. At this moment, he's not quite a headliner name, but that's one that is very often in the break room as a filler hit. Headliner to Kyle, headliner to me, headliner to Shane, the Kingdom. Guessing you comment are just kind no matter what. Good man, my friend, says Michael Frank. Thanks, man. I like to think I'm pretty nice. It's better to be nice than mean. We all have our moments of, saying things we shouldn't, but I guess it's better to be classy, Steven, right?
Yes, true.
What's that saying? Stay classy, San Diego? Yeah. Brandon Edry asking what headliners are in the minis. So I did just give this top to bottom rundown, but I'll let these guys know. So the mini helmets, we have only 7 minis left. We have Jalen Hurts, Eddie George, and this is why I tell these guys, always read the listing. O.J. Simpson has not come out yet. Kurt Warner has not come out yet. A break room exclusive, Steven. Those names still out there. To be honest with you, this and more section, Chris Johnson and Nick Bolton, those were just pretty good hits as and more items.
Right.
It's called Extra Special Mini Helmet Series. Like the diamond helmets, you don't really get filler hits in there. They're all good. They're all fantastic names. If you're looking for a series where, you're going to get a big name no matter what it is, Steven, right now at the moment, I recommend the diamonds and the minis for sure. Michael says, I'm a commercial bill collector, and I treat all my peeps kind. Rare for a bill collector, LOL. There you go. Well, hey, there's got to be exceptions in every profession.
Michael, I feel like bill collectors are kind of just misunderstood. Or, never that I've had a bill collector call me or anything.
It just sounds like somebody you wouldn't like, right?
Yeah, no, not that, but just like they're calling to deliver you bad news, and then people just react to them like the person there, like it was their job.
That's what I mean. It's not their fault.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. They're just doing their job, It's like, maybe you should have paid your bill. And
can you
like this would have happened?
Can you imagine being like a member of the IRS? Like that would be bad too. I got bad news for you. So I know my girlfriend.
Like the people that serve people.
Yeah.
Because they don't do their thing or whatever.
Yeah. I know my girlfriend's mom. She works for one of the local cities around here. She is she's part of the water department, and she calls to have people's water turned off when they don't pay their bill. And I'm just like, it's not her fault. You didn't pay your bill.
Yeah, I know.
So that's how it goes.
Yeah, but everyone's usually general amount of populations are always looking to blame someone other than themselves.
That's how it goes, unfortunately.
When 95% of the time, it is on you.
It's on you, exactly. It's on you guys to knock out the brakes. That's what's up. It's on you guys to knock out the brakes. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun here in the room. Look at this. Bienvenido Messi primetime event, Steven. Oh, this is good. This is good. 10% are dirty, 90% are honest, says Michael Frank. That's a pretty good percentage. That's a pretty good percentage if that's the case, Mr. Frank. So, question for the room: what would you guys like to break now? I could spell there. But Steven, I highly recommend the diamond helmets. I did mention this off the top of the show. There's 18 of these left. We have Trevor Lawrence, Jerome Bettis, LaDainian Tomlinson, Tyreek Hill, Randy Moss. And then, again, Michael Irvin, Joe Green, O.J. Simpson, Jalen Waddle, Odell Beckham Jr. 10 and 18 chance at a headliner. Those odds are crazy good. I mean, look at this helmet, Steven. Look at this Charger helmet. Tell me that's not just insanely beautiful. That LaDainian Tomlinson lid. That's an A-plus level headliner.
Where's my
With that look.
Athena password?
Kevin, right? You would buy in. I think these are the two.
If I could buy in, that is the one I would buy for.
Yeah, that and this one. This one's pretty good too. The Rip and Grip Jerome Bettis. This is nice. I gave my Uber guy my Chiefs Hill jersey today, says Michael. I have 2 more, but he was thrilled. That's awesome. David wants the mini single and the reps. Well, the reps are good too because there's 3 spots left. And guess what? Every single headliner still out there.
David, is it 4 to go in the minis?
Did he get some spots in there?
No, I still have 5. I don't have him in there yet.
David's not in the minis?
Yeah, so you can put it to 4. That would help tremendously.
Oh, David, get in the minis. All these headliners out there in the reps. So I'm almost thinking, Steven, do we try a pick 1, get 3 in this? I don't know if it's drafted up or not because it would be a good time to do it, right? All the headliners out there, the normal pick 1, get 3. What do you think for the next break, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if it's drafted up, but I can.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we do a pick 1, get 3 for the next rep helmet break once we knock this one out, and we can do the normal one because all the headliners out there. Yeah, you're not in there, David. Maybe you were in the double.
I think it is ready.
This is the single. Okay, perfect. So we can put that up for the next break. So come and get these again. Warner, O.J. Simpson still out there. Jalen Hurts, Eddie George, 7 boxes left. Everyone's a Chief fan now, even here in Tampa. Bandwagon junkies. Well, it's a fun team. It's a fun team.
I'm not, Michael.
Oh,
but they're good. So what are you gonna do about
it? Steven's a Bengal guy.
I mean, sorry, I don't just jump onto the greatest thing happening.
I know that's fair.
It's not. I mean, they're good. I never am like I think they're gonna lose because they're too good.
No,
I'm usually like they're gonna win, but I'm gonna root for something different to happen.
That's fair. Yeah, I lived 6 years in Missouri.
Quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah,
odds are they're gonna win.
Who has seen that Netflix show, the quarterback show? Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, Marcus Mariota featured in that one.
I've seen 1/8 of them.
Steven and I saw the first episode.
I tried watching it on break, but my wife is watching something on Netflix.
Oh no, that's the worst.
I was like, oh. Well, they're like, do you want to get the 2 screens? I'm like, no, I do not want to do that.
Yeah. So messy presentation underway. Not a very big stadium in Miami. Not today. He's playing on Friday. Will be his first game. This is just a concert presentation for him joining the team.
That's the first time that's ever happened in American sport.
Maybe.
No one's done that.
They do that in soccer in Europe, but not like this where they do a TV event and the whole stadium's packed. It's usually like, 5,000 fans, 2,000 fans will show up for a presentation.
That's incredible.
This is the whole stadium here. So how about some breaks, guys? A lot of options, like I just told you guys. Come and get those. Daniel Kyler says, I want a mini break, or a rep break, rather. He's in the reps, 2 spots to go there. Thank you, Sir Daniel. So, David Beckham is there, of course, part owner of Inter Miami. It looks like a party. So,
do you think you could guess what I ordered today?
For dinner?
No, not for dinner. That's not difficult.
Okay.
It's an accessory. How do I describe it?
Is it memorabilia?
It is not memorabilia.
Okay.
It's something very kind of random.
Okay. Is there a
It's
clue?
health. It's health related.
Health related?
Yeah, so it's not like
Did you get one of those Fitbits or Apple Watches or something?
no, but it's kind of along those lines. It's not a watch or anything like that to tell my heart rate or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's not workout equipment.
Okay.
It's a recovery accessory.
Okay. Accessory. It's not like a drink.
No, I mean, usually when I use the term accessory, it feels like something small.
Yeah.
It's not small. It's pretty big.
Did you get one of those like pads to like stretch your back or something?
No, that's a good guess though.
Okay.
I like the foam roller thing. Strawberry Kit Kat.
Yeah.
I've never had one of those.
Those are good.
THC oil? No, David. I did not get that.
CR7 will never steal Messi's thunder, David.
When he goes
No
to the,
problem with that.
When he goes to the Houston Dynamo.
He's not going there. He's not touching
I don't know much
Messi's
about
thunder.
MLS soccer, but I know he's not going to no Houston Dynamo. He's gonna go to the Galaxy in LA.
Yeah.
Or no way he joins Messi in Milan.
Oh, Miami. Well, that's what Beckham wants. He wants to get them all there.
But maybe like New York, the Red Bulls.
Yeah, the Red Bulls
like-
or New York City FC.
One of those two. Like he's going. If Ronaldo does come over, he's going to one of those three.
Big city.
Like he's not going to no Houston.
Big city life. What is it, Steven? I'm
Okay.
just go ahead.
I ordered a cold tub.
A cold tub.
Yes.
Like one of those guys, the ones that the athletes
Yep.
stay in after
Mhm.
the games?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I've been taking ice baths, but I can't. My bath's too small for me,
Yeah.
so I need a tub.
Same.
Exactly. I can't
Yeah.
sit there in my bath.
If you don't mind sharing, how much did I go for?
Not for $80.
80. Oh, that's not bad.
It's really not bad at all.
I was gonna guess about 200.
No,
so that's
I mean,
pretty
It
good.
was 100, and then the website was offering 20% off. So.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it was only about $80. So,
That's cool.
oh yeah, I've been liking the cold tubs, but now I'm really excited for the full body immersion.
Yeah, agreed. Oof, the diamond double still wide open, says Randy.
Well, Randy, hop in, get
Hop
the party
in.
started.
Yeah, someone's got to get the
Someone's gotta
party
start
started. So diamond double again. I went over this earlier. Trevor Lawrence still out there. Jerome Bettis still out there. LaDainian Tomlinson, Tyreek Hill, Randy Moss, Camel Authentic. By the way, Dolphin Nation. Imagine getting Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle in that double box break. Steeler Nation, Joe Green and Jerome Bettis. We have Michael Irvin, O.J. Simpson, Odell Beckham still in there. To quote Taylor Twellman, what are we doing, Steven?
Asking the real questions here.
8 to go in that double, 5 to go in the single, 5 to go in the jersey still. Randy Moss in there as well. 2 to go in the reps, 2 to go in the basketball. We are on the doorstep of some of these breaks, just a matter of who's going to make those moves. If we count the listing, I tell these guys always look at the listing. For example, in basketball, Kevin McHale, Dennis Rodman, Jordan Alvarez still out there. If we count the listing, we have a, let's see here, 7-13 chance in basketball, 2 spots away. The reps, we have all 9 photoed headliners, 27 boxes left, 1-in-3 chance at photoed names. Then we add in some of these other names, looking at about a 50% chance almost at a headliner. The minis, it's 4-7 because we have Eddie George, Jalen Hurts, then of course O.J. Simpson and Kurt Warner. The diamonds are 10-18. The platinums are 3-5. I mean, we're talking at about a 1-in-2 chance roughly in most of our series right now, Steven. That is outrageous. So this is the time to get in and get those headliners. Every single series is full of headliners. There is not a single series that we are not close on to getting some headliners. I got the Joe Green and Najee in the same break a year ago. It happens, says Michael Frank Wright.
It
Definitely
happened
would be
last
great.
night in the Diamonds.
Yeah.
Michael Parsons and Aikman. Very, very possible.
Daniel Kyler was in the mini double last night. Got the NFC East, called the boxes. Jalen Waddle and Tom Brady came out. Was so close, LOL. Well, good news for Daniel Kyler. Maybe gets the NFC East again and takes home Jalen Hurts. That wouldn't be bad, Steven. That wouldn't be bad at all. So let's get it, guys. Let's get it. A surprise, those diamonds were flying in the early show. We got 6 of those done. And it's a perfect opportunity to pick your favorite team. And then you can still get randomized the headliners. That's a unique opportunity you will not get elsewhere.
Yeah.
So good stuff in there. Speaking of Taylor Twellman, the guy that does the "You Are Who We Thought," or that does the "What Are We Doing?" He's actually at the Messi presentation, working for Apple TV now. So he would tell you guys the same thing. What are we doing in these breaks? We are full of heat, and the orders are actually not on fire at the moment. That could very much change, though.
Are they all distracted by the Messi presentation?
They must be, Steven. There's no other explanation. They definitely have Apple TV on, and they're just waiting to see Messi get presented, man. I know my mom's watching it. She messaged me. Let me see if she texted me back about watching it. Nah, she hasn't, but should be on there. Got about 35 of you guys watching. Kyle Dissler just jumping in. I told Kyle Dissler, look, Nick Bolton mini. Even though David gifted this one to me, there could be a Nick Bolton authentic in the diamonds, which is even better, Steven.
Or in the could be a Nick Bolton in these new wraps.
Could be. Just waiting on you guys to get those spots, folks. What are we thinking? I know these guys are always looking for breaks that will definitely happen in the given show and happen relatively soon. The basketball 2 away, that's coming up. The reps are 2 away, that's coming up. We'll definitely do the minis and the jerseys, each 5 away. We'll definitely do a diamond single, that's now 4 away. So we have about 5 breaks that will 100% for sure break this show. I almost want to say 6 because the slabs are the chase and all the headliners out there as well. The only break I'm not positive will break, maybe not the platinums, maybe not.
And you'd think those are the ones we would break.
60% chance. Metcalf, Jacobs, and Jamal Lewis with 5 boxes left.
And then, if we close that out, college is in the room, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we'll have a college break as soon as we close up the basketball or the platinums. And I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll do 1 and 4 next, man. That would be very, very cool to get that 1 and 4 back in the room. Here we go. Order coming in, Steven. Kowalski. Shauna's in the slab cards. 5 spots to go.
Right.
A lot of people recently have been asking, when are y'all going to get Aaron Rodgers? He's in the slabs as we speak. Aaron Rodgers slab card for $30. I know we talk about expensive autographs, what's worth the most. You guys will hear me say this on the show. Tom Brady's autograph is the most expensive autograph, worth the most for football memorabilia. The second most, Mahomes, and Rodgers is right up there, same price as Mahomes.
Yeah.
So even on a slab card for $30 a spot, that is well worth it. So slowly but surely getting there. Definitely confident in a bunch of breaks coming up. Only 7:42. Our shows typically go 3 to 4 hours, minimum 2 hours every night show. So guys, let's get this moving. The quicker we get the orders early on, the more boxes, the more momentum, the more stuff we'll get done here in the break room. So let's get it. I got about a bunch of visitors on the site, Steven. 25 visitors. Let me ask you and the chat and everyone out there, what item do you most want to see in the break room? For me, I think it really comes down to which one of these helmets looks cooler. I mean, I'm going to lean LT because I love the flash with the yellow there. And I know you'll probably go with LT as well, Steven.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Lodanian because that's just my guy, you know?
Yeah.
One of my favorite players watching growing up, and I had the custom job to boot. Does that say Hall of Fame 17 inscription on there?
Hall of Fame 17.
Yeah, it just doesn't get much better than that for me.
And
Not taken away from Jerome Bettis, great player, Steeler legend, but LT's my guy.
Yeah, LT's the one I most want to see as well. But this Jerome Bettis is a very, very close second. Look at this insane helmet here. The bust, I believe, 8th all-time in rushing yards. This helmet does have the visor. So, Tony Baloney wants to see a Jefferson rep. Yeah, we have Jay Jetta's. The Viking standard helmet, the speed, authentic or speed rep is as good as there is. I mean, it's better than most of the flashes.
Yes, it is.
That thing is insane. Justin Jefferson, #1 all time, receiving yards per game. Only 2 spots to go in the reps. And actually, we got 1 more rep done, Steven. We're going to be adding even more numbers up there for the rep helmets. So that's a good one. Tony Baloney, no doubt about that. We do have Jetta's in the slab cards as well. Actually, that Jetta's and Tyreek Hill, other than authentics, those might be the best things out there. For me personally, I'm a huge fan of Jalen Hurts. I would love to see the Jalen Hurts Lunar Mini. A huge fan of Randy Moss. The Moss jersey would be fantastic. And then just, again, appreciating what the autograph is worth. Aaron Rodgers slab card, even as a Bear fan, that would be a crazy, crazy good get in the slabs. And then I haven't mentioned this, one of my favorite athletes of all time. Really want to see that Shaq jersey. Shaq on the Lakers growing up, the most dominant force. That would be such a sick jersey. Number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. There's a lot of cool stuff. How about you guys out there in the room? Anything else you specifically really want to see? If so, let me know. Put it in the chat, and let's break these boxes. Literally on the doorstep here. 2 to go, 2 to go. And Tony Baloney, I got
1 to go.
1 to go in what, the reps?
The reps, yes.
Got some good news for you, Tony Baloney. We will run the reps as I pick 1, get 3 the next break. That way you can select your Vikings. And if Jay Jetta's does come out, you would win it, sir. You would be victorious. Shakira is going to be performing, by the way, at Messi's event today, Steven.
Jimmy Butler's new boo?
Jimmy Butler's new boo. So that's the rumors are getting even more legit. They've been spotted together. Nice little power couple. I'll say this, I really hope that it works out better with him than it did with Gerard Piqué, former Barcelona defender who made the horrendous life decision of cheating on Shakira. I mean, what? Seriously? Can I see that beautiful Olave helmet?
Yes, you can.
This right here is an example of what a non-photoed headliner looks like in the diamonds. Not even photoed. One of the best young receivers in the NFL. This thing is pretty crazy. Look at this. Chris Olave. I love this lid. This was won by David Griffin, a huge Saint fan. Just such a beautiful, beautiful helmet that we saw during today's early show. So, sounds like Tony Baloney might be in for that pick 1, get 3. He's got those prayer emojis, fingers crossed. That's coming up soon, Tony. 1 lone spot to go in the divisional rep break. Brady's making a horrendous life choice getting with Kim Kardashian, says David. That rumor is really heating up.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I try not to comment on other people's love lives. I'm not necessarily the biggest Kardashian fan, but Tom Brady, do you, I guess, right? The man could do... He could probably do worse. Actually, maybe not, because he could probably get a lot of options. But I guess do your thing, Brady. David Beckham now at the presentation, making a speech, of course.
Is he he's part owner of that team, right?
Part owner of Miami. He's the big reason why Messi came over.
Is it raining?
That's raining, yeah. And they're still going through it. It was actually pouring earlier. They delayed it, Steven.
That Miami weather.
And they're out with it now. So. Come on, guys. Let's attack, attack, attack. What is the best celebrity couple of all time? Go, Steven. A lot of pressure.
Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union.
Ooh, that's a good one. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union is great. David says, Bend It Like Beckham. Fantastic movie. We have A lot of power couples. Who is Julie Ertz? Who was she dating again? Zach Ertz. Well, yeah, obviously. Zach Ertz, the soccer player. The Ertz family is a pretty good
Drew
one.
Holiday's dating is married to a soccer player.
Former soccer player for the USA team, Holiday.
The Swansons.
Beyonce and Jay-Z, says Brandon and
That's
Michael.
actually probably accurate.
Ooh, that's good. I guess in my head I was thinking about athletes.
Dansby Swanson and Mallory Pugh.
Okay, she's a former soccer player. She is a soccer player, I think. Still.
I think she tore her ACL. So
yeah,
she's not former yet.
Yeah,
that's not good.
Not good. I mean, back in the days of Brad Pitt with Angelina Jolie, and then of course Jennifer Aniston at one point. Isn't Ben Affleck with J-Lo again?
Yeah.
And A-Rod was with J-Lo at one point. J-Lo and Ben, here we go. Bob says Nomar Garciaparra and Mia Hamm. That's a good one. Yeah, those are all good ones. Celebrity couples. Man. How about some orders, guys?
One more to go.
One more to go in the reps. I'll drop that link in. That is likely the next break. I'll drop the link into the basketball as well. 2 spots to go. Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, says Kenny Gober. We're going music here. Okay. That's a good one, too. Schwartz Mater, LOL. What does that mean?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Whoever he was.
Daniel Kyler. So drop it in the link on the Diamond Single, 4 to go. Dropped in the rep, 1 to go. Here's the basketball, 2 spots to go. All of these breaks are knocking on that door. Come and get them. How many speeches are they going to give at this messy thing? This is no longer. These guys got the ponchos out there. Everyone's got their phones out. This is cool, Steven. This is cool. Oh, gosh, David. Are they celebrities? I mean, I guess they are. They weren't the best couple. He said Bill and Hillary Clinton. Oh.
My wife says Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Okay.
In terms of celebrity couple.
Okay, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Sergio Busquets, by the way, also introduced today. Former teammate of Messi's. They actually brought Busquets out first. Then Messi will be the main event. Are we full, Steven?
I'm waiting to go get full.
Here's the good one. The greatest couple at their game, Bob Boulay, Andre Agassi, and Steffi Graf. She won even more majors than Agassi. Arguably a top 3 female player of all time, maybe top 4. You know, Navratilova, Serena Williams, Margaret Court, Steffi Graf are probably the top 4. Agassi is easily a top 10 male tennis player. That's a good one, Bob. They do have a lot of power, David. That is true. That is true. I mean, I guess they are celebrities, Steven. They're not politicians anymore. I don't
Sport
think
athlete
so.
famous couples.
Sport athlete famous couples. That's funny because that's how I originally...
Nomar Garciaparra and Mia Hamm.
Yeah, Bob said that one.
That's a good one, Bob.
Yeah, that's the one. In my head, I was originally thinking
that's the
sport
original.
couples.
In my lifetime, that's the OG.
Yeah.
You said power. Yeah.
Yeah. He did. I did.
He did.
No, look, David's not wrong, man. David is not wrong.
They got a lot of power.
They do. So we have still 1 to go on those reps. Oh, man. We are right there. The best couple might be Pharaoh and Pedro, though. That's the real power-up couple. I vote for Pharaoh and Pedro personally. Well, that's just my take, Steven. Hashtag Pharaoh and Pedro.
Somebody close this out.
1 spot to go. Every single headliner out there in the reps. We have not pulled a single one of these headliners. They're all out there. We have so many awesome modern players. Tyreek Hill, Jay Jettas, maybe the 2 best receivers in the league. Nick Chubb, Christian McCaffrey, maybe the 2 best running backs in the league. Micah Parsons is one of the best defensive players in the league. Kenneth Walker, one of the best young running backs. We have legends like Tim Brown, Isaac Bruce, Darrell Revis, full of Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers in this break. So let's get this done. One lone spot to go. Yes, Pedro, we're talking about the best power couples of all time, and I nominated you and Pharaoh as my power couple. That's just my pick. That Saints helmet, Michael Frank, that is Chris Olave. This was not even a photoed headliner in the Diamonds. Chris Olave, such a fantastic lid that your buddy David Griffin won in the early show, actually. So that a baby David. Oh, you know what? Bob could be right. The only problem is that I still don't know if they're officially a couple. Bob says Tiff Henry and Ronnie and Salako.
Oh, break room.
Break room romance. Yeah, that's, that is a power couple because they both win a lot in this break room. Think we shut the door. The off-brand Aquaman, Jason Nawakini. We're putting up a pick one, get three next. Coin toss. Rep number one. Drop me a box number. First come, first serve. We had one personal in this. 3 breaks, no headliners gone. Believe it or not, after this next break, Steven, 10 more numbers going up. Kyle Disser wants 10. 10 works. We will put up 11 through 20 here on the ticker for the rep helmets. All right. Good. This is fantastic, Steven. Matthew DeMint, new guy Christopher Etruk, Barrett Busey, David Griffin, Michael Morrison, Daniel Kyler, Kyle Disler.
Michael Franco, this is Chris Olave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris Olave, Michael Frank. It is clean autograph.
Bob, what are these? What is this called again? What's the logo called? Like Fleur de Lis or something like that?
Something French.
Fleur de Lis.
Something that Bob Boulay would know.
Yeah,
he is man of culture, our guy Bob Boulay. 7 clicks. 7 is the dice roll. 3 and a 4. We got Kyle Disler in the NFC North. Christopher, let me know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. A question I asked from all our new guys. David Griffin, you've got the NFC East. Daniel Kyler in the NFC West. We got Matthew DeMint, AFC North. Michael Morrison, AFC South. Jason Nawakini, AFC East. And Barrett Busey, AFC West. That is the coin toss reps page row. And this will be the traditional pick one, get three, where you can pick all the teams. We're not doing the deselect the headliner teams. It's going to be a pick one, get three. All the headliners out there. You can select the Vikings, and you can win Jay Jetta's potentially. Yes, we are talking on the Saints helmet, Bob. The logo's the Fleur de Lis. Man, that's cool, Bob. Very cool. Here we go, box 10 of 30. Rep helmets coming up. Messi's out in the field, Steven. He's on the field, baby.
I'm playing.
Not yet. Friday. Gonna be fun on Friday. So, full-size rep. Every single headliner out there. Is this a headliner moment in our rep helmets? Not a headliner, but Barrett just keeps on keeping on. Former Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl champion, number 1 overall pick at one point, College Football Hall of Famer, the great Jim Plunkett. Let's go, Barrett.
Nice win.
One spot on that break, AFC West, taking home Jim Plunkett. So another solid hit. But again, Steven, not a headliner. All the headliners in play in that rep break. We're down to 25 reps. We have 9 photoed headliners. If you count the listing, we're looking at a better than 1 in 2 chance, I believe, at a headliner in that series. 2-time Super Bowl champion, by the way, Jim Plunkett. Very nice.
There we go.
Bob, he is not down. Don't be ridiculous. Bob is trying to break my heart. Trying to punk me, Steven. I've got it on the background, Bob. Messi is not down. It is not an Achilles.
I think he's too balanced for that.
He's ready for October 4th will now be there. 9th row, Steven. 9th row tickets. I got them for about 130 or so a ticket. Maybe like, I think it's more like 160 with the taxes and fees. But that's before the prices skyrocketed. 9th row behind the Miami bench, or right on the, slightly to the right of the 50. It'd be nice. I am pumped. So good hit, Barrett. What is everyone's favorite athlete out there in the chat? Mine is Messi. What is your guys' all-time favorite athlete, regardless of sport? What you got, Steven? Who's your guy?
Favorite athlete?
One
Regardless of
athlete,
sport?
regardless of sport. You can pick only one. Iron Man has a good answer. One of, maybe in my top 15 or 20 favorites. He's got Sweetness, Walter Payton, the greatest bear of all time, maybe. That's tough to pick one. And he says Barry Sanders, break room regular Barry Sanders. I don't remember. I know you're a Griffey fan, right?
Not like that. though.
Not like that.
I just like him. I mean, I loved Derrick Rose the most.
Oh, Derrick Rose. That's a good
I
one.
loved him definitely the most.
Tyler Grinder says Caitlyn Jenner. I mean, the decathlete, right?
Yeah.
Was it Bruce Jenner, right? When he was in the Olympics. Pretty good athlete, I would say. Mahomes is my number 2, by the way. Kyle Dissler. Awesome answer. Mahomes, too much fun to watch. Growing up, loved Barry Sanders. Actually, it's Mahomes or Roger Federer. I'm a big tennis guy. Do love Fed. David says college, Charles Woodson. That's a good one. The only defensive player to win the Heisman Trophy. I know he did some offense as well, but mostly defensive player to win the Heisman Trophy. We got Sito Ko, the kid Ken Griffey Jr. That's my favorite baseball player. Ken Griffey is definitely a good one for sure. Mine is the same as Steven's father. I have many of his autographs. Is that
Mickey Mantle?
Mickey Mantle, yeah. That's a good one. Mickey Mantle has
I would love to say Michael Jordan, but like I never got to consciously watch him play.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, just in fairness to what I love the most was Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
D Rose is a great one. Michael Jordan, I'm a huge Jordan fan. I know
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I actually have gone back and there's a YouTube account. It's called Michaelus, Michalalus, and other YouTube accounts. I've actually watched almost every single Bulls playoff game on YouTube. Some of those games in the 80s, Steven, I would get a headache. The cameras, the
young Michael.
Yeah.
I know Michael, the older one, who's the one who won, but
yeah, young Michael
was unbelievable.
Yeah, Michael Jordan's up there for sure, no doubt. Who's on the Raider helmet? This is Jim Plunkett. And Kyle Dissler saying, let's close this diamond break. Tyler Grinder says, Mahomes, John Morant, Westbrook in his prime was fun too. Yeah?
I think it's why I love Scoot Henderson so much.
Yeah?
Because he really reminds me of Derek.
Oh, I hope so. That'd be nice. Olajuwon says Iron Man.
He's a good one too.
Hakeem Olajuwon, the Dream Shake. I already got some action on that pick one, get three. We got one spot to go in the jerseys, by the way. And we got one spot to go on the basketball as well. So jersey break. I know this is one guy that you and I both like, even as Bear fans. Randy Moss. Speaking of iconic athletes. Still looking for Moss in this jersey series. Saquon Barkley, Warren Moon. We got the Hines Ward. And we have CMC. One spot to go. The Sauce and Moss jersey series. The Sauce is gone, but the Moss is still out there. One to go in the basketball. Another one of my favorite athletes of all time. Shaquille O'Neal's in here. We got Wander Franco, Ricky Henderson, Julius Irving, the Dunk Man, and how about Kevin McHale, Dennis Rodman, Jordan Alvarez. It's a 7-13 chance at a headliner there. So let's get that knocked out. 4 to go now in the minis. Again, guys, this could be a good one for Darcy. We have 7 minis left. Eddie George, Jalen Hurts, O.J. Simpson, and Kurt Warner are all still in there. Kurt Warner, one of my favorite quarterbacks as a kid, right behind Peyton Manning. That Greatest Show on Turf offense was iconic. The Diamonds are 4 left. We also have O.J. Simpson in here. We got Michael Irvin, Joe Green, Jalen Waddle, Odell Beckham Jr., and of course the 5 photoed headliners: Jerome Bettis, LaDainian Tomlinson, Tyreek Hill, Randy Moss, Trevor Lawrence as well. 10 and 18 chance at a headliner there. Tiger Woods was good, Kyle Disler, as I guess I'm a casual fan, but I wouldn't consider myself a golf fan. But if Tiger was playing, I was also watching. Did Tony get the Vikings?
Yes, he did.
You did, Tony Baloney. Yes, you did, sir. You were able to select the Vikings in that pick 1, get 3. Nicely done, Tony Baloney. And I'm willing to bet that Jefferson helmet, probably not the only Viking in that series, Mr. Baloney. So, let's get these breaks done. On the doorstep in multiple breaks. We sold out in the jerseys here. Who was his cellmate, Bob?
Who's cellmate?
O.J. Simpson's cellmate.
No idea.
Love the salutes, says Darcy Standish. They are nice. The salute to service are clean. We have jersey number 1. Drop me a box number, or jersey number 2, excuse me. Same deal, though. Drop me a box number. First come, first serve in that jersey break. Messi's looking happy, man. I love it. You see the videos and photos of him at the grocery store? Just shopping it up. You know, not mobbed as much in the U.S. as he would be at other places, Steven. But he did get quite a few photo requests, of course.
For right now.
Tony said, that's what I'm hoping. I need some cousins. Did you see the quarterback show yet, Tony Baloney? It's a fantastic Netflix documentary. And they are profiling this past season, in-depth, behind-the-scenes looks of Mahomes' cousins and Marcus Mariota. I know you and I both saw the first episode, Steven. 1 episode in, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Kenny Gober wants 23. Speaking of Michael Jordan, one of the all-time greats, 23 it is, sir. I think he's fine, Bob. That's why he chose Miami. His English is give me the ball. I'm going to make it happen. Kevin St. Pierre, Michael Frank, Jonas Acosta, Darcy Standish, Jonas again, and Kenny Gober in the jersey break. So jersey sold out. We are right on the doorstep of the basketball just sold out as well. So we got some stuff coming up here in the break room. 4 to go in that Diamond Single 2. Stuff is moving. Our second jersey break as we are still looking for Mr. Randy Moss. We got 5, 6, and 7 clicks. Tyler says, Tony, I have a cousin's flash mini. If you want to buy or trade, let me know. And Darcy says, woot woot. Darcy, you are in the NFC North. Kevin St. Pierre in the NFC South. Kenny Gober, NFC East. Jonas Acosta in the NFC West. We got Kevin St. Pierre, AFC North. Michael Frank, AFC South. Darcy Standish, AFC East in the Bills spot. Andy Moss spot. And Jonas Acosta, AFC West. Here we go. 23 of 40. The Sauce and Moss here. Good luck, folks. 23 on the way. It's number 23 in box 23. One of 3 running backs to be to have 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards receiving in the same season. When healthy, you factor in everything he does. Some folks say the best running back in the NFL, Christian McCaffrey. NFC West, what's up, Jonas? Jonas Acosta, congrats on your CMC jersey. Rock solid. We did pull the MJD this afternoon. That is an awesome hit. Jonas. Bob says, years ago, I remember when Pele was working on his English after coming to the Cosmos. There we go. Pele.
Victor Wembanyama's been working on his English for like,
I bet.
5 years now.
See, it's so different when Pele came here to the U.S., though. You know, the TV wasn't as big. You know, there wasn't social media. Messi's in a much bigger position to actually make a bigger impact, Steven. So, good stuff right there, Jonas, on the CMC jersey. Basketball's coming up. Basketball number 1, Joseph, Darcy, and Barrett. On a box number. Basketball number 1. Drop me a box number. First come, first serve here in the basketball break. The third jersey is up. We got ourselves the second basketball is up as well. And Steven, no rush, but when we do get a second, if you could just, I guess, take the rep break off altogether, the sold out one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Europeans learn English far more than Central and South Americans. They do. They do, in fact, Bob. It's actually taught in European schools. You know, when I moved from Bulgaria, Steven, they start teaching you in, like, 2nd grade, I think. And I moved to middle of 2nd grade. But most kids learn English in grade school and middle school. And many of them continue to learn it in college. So that is very much true, Bob. Very much true. How about a basketball box number, guys? First come, first serve on the basketball. Darcy wants 24. Thank you, Darce. 24 will do. It has been 70 minutes since we hit air, Steven. We have not done a single diamond break. We have a better than 50% chance at a headliner. Only 18 boxes left, 10 headliners to go. Counting the listing, 5 photoed headliners. Let's knock out a diamond break, guys. Just to be clear, in the diamonds, it is we have deselected the headliner teams. So the reason why the Jaguars are not selectable because Trevor Lawrence is in there. The Bills are not selectable because we have an O.J. Simpson in the listing. So basically, a good chance to pick your favorite team, and you could potentially get randomized a headliner spot as well in those diamonds. So do recommend jumping in there. I want to see some of that diamond action. 4 spots to go. Bob's saying a lot of kids learn English through music. And music is very, very popular. No doubt about that. Put this CMC away. And we got 24 next in the basketball. Again, better than 50% chance at a headliner here if we count the listing. This break is unique in that you have a 1 in 4 chance to win with each spot you buy, Steven. Not 1 in 8, 1 in 4. Joseph got 2 spots, so his odds are 50%, Mr. Joseph. So 6 and 7 clicks. Joseph up top. He's got the NL. The AL belongs to Barrett. Darcy has the Eastern Conference, and Joseph has the Western Conference. Here we go. 24 of 30 in basketball. Good luck, everybody. Let's see some heat here. Woo! I think we got a full-size batting helmet in here, Steven. This one's not a mini. We got ourselves. This thing is nice. Colorado Rockies. Oh my, how did this not make headliner status, Steven? I know we're both Cub fans. How did this not make headliner status? How about the former MVP, World Series champion with the Cubs, Chris Bryant?
Ooh.
Look at this full-size Rocky batting helmet. This is crazy. This is not even in the listing. Says enough about the basketball. That's the National League. Joseph, how about Chris Bryant, man?
Excellent addition.
Talk about a surprise there. Woo! Holy cow. Won the Dawson earlier, now the Rockies, says Joseph. You're winning Cub players, right? I mean, this one isn't on a Cub item, but, I mean, when it's all said and done, if Chris Bryant goes in the Hall of Fame, Steven, I know that's an if, you might go in with the Cub jersey.
You better pick it up.
Yeah, right?
He is not doing Hall of Fame things now.
Not lately. I think injuries have really slowed it down.
Really been the really big thing.
Yeah, injuries have been a problem. That helmet is sick. That is headliner material, says Tyler. Yes, indeed. Colorado Rocky helmet, Chris Bryant. Nice helmet, nice win, says Michael Frank. I would say jump back in this basketball. You will get some awesome names you don't see as often, and some awesome memorabilia like Joseph just got. So not sure if this is going to hold up, Steven, but I would say the show so far tonight, Chris Bryant. Very cool.
The purple is the hit of the show now, as it is.
Yeah. You would think, though, that this would at least be in the listing or something. But that's the beauty about this break room. There are some really hidden surprises in there sometimes. But if this isn't an indicator as to why we should run the basketball back, I don't know what is. This is cool, man. I like this. This is very cool. One of my favorite baseball items I've ever pulled in the break room, and it's not even a headliner. Some of those Cub players, like, Schwarber, Rizzo, are doing, like, really, really good, maybe better. Then you have the other side of Bryant and Baez, who are not doing as good post the Cubs, career. So, good stuff, though. Chris Bryant. I'm ready for those slabs, says Michael Frank. Yeah. No diamonds yet, Tyler Grinder, unfortunately, tonight. I'm hoping that changes. No diamonds yet, sir. We'll definitely do a slab and a diamond tonight, though. No question about that. 4 to go in the diamond. We got 5 to go in the slabs. The slabs is the chase. Just went over the diamonds, but here's the slab cards. All of these headliners are out there, including 4-time NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers, the NFL's all-time receiving yard per game leader Justin Jefferson, 4-time champion Joe Montana in the Super Bowl. All of these slab cards are either quarterbacks or wide receivers, the headliner, Steven. These are all fantastic. We should get at least one slab break done. Only $30 a spot. The never-ending slab card series. 2 to go now in the diamonds. Good, guys. Making some serious traction. 2 to go in the next basketball. I think these guys are seeing what this is all about. Let's get that basketball done. And could we be seeing this helmet here shortly? This Daniel Tomlinson, Flash Authentic with the yellow coming out of it. Maybe we'll see this Jerome Bettis. Lunar Authentic, the drip helmet with the visor. These are 2 of the best running backs of all time. Still out there in those diamond helmets. 2 spots left there. This break is coming up shortly. The basketball is coming up shortly. 2 spots left. I am shocked that we have only knocked out 2 spots in this pick 1, get 3. All the headliners out there, Vikings and Cowboys taken. No one's taken the Dolphins for Tyreek Hill. Isaac Bruce. The Browns for Nick Chubb. The Niners for McCaffrey. The Jets for Darrelle Revis. We are full of options in that coin toss break. So get those orders moving. Let's get the ripping boxes here. Joseph is in. Darcy's in. Who's going to join those people here in the break room? A lot of fun here in the Ultimate Autographs break room, Steven.
All day, every day. Well, not all day.
I say this all the time.
Post-afternoon, evening.
Post-afternoon, evening. I say this all the time, though, truthfully. I know these guys get so into the headliners, and rightfully so. That helmet like Tomlinson, Bettis, we want to see these. My favorite pulls are these surprise and more hits in some of our specialty series like basketball, the diamond helmets, some of these other names that you're like, whoa, that's in there too? You kidding me? That definitely was that reaction on this Chris Bryant helmet. Jason Nowakini taking the Niners. Looking for CMC in the coin toss. And Darcy says they're all like headliners in the diamonds, the extra special minis. And do I dare say at this point, the basketball, Steven, those 3 series, they're all like headliners. I mean, the filler hits are headliners in most of these series. Just waiting to be pulled here in the break room. Guess the Messi presentation ended. I know there's a concert, but whatever they're streaming it on Apple is done. I'll go back and watch the tape later tonight. Could be nice little viewing. So, guys, I'm hoping it's not an early night tonight. A lot remains to be seen. There is plenty of time to attack the break page. But I don't like where we're at 8:20, Steven. We can go till 11, 12 o'clock, midnight, whatever you guys want. But if these orders don't pick up considerably, we could be looking at one of those 9:15 type of nights. Hoping that's not the case. What's left in basketball, says Darcy. Excellent question, Darce. A lot of heat is what's left in basketball. Only 2 spots to go. We have only 12 boxes left. We still have 4 photo headliners. Wander Franco, all-star shortstop this season. Ricky Henderson, most steals in baseball history. Most runs in baseball history. Most leadoff home runs, I believe, as well. Record setter Ricky Henderson. Shaquille O'Neal, top 10 all-time in career points. 4-time finals champion. Maybe a top 10 player ever. Probably a top 5 center ever. Shaq was a force. Julius Erving, another member of the NBA's all-time 75 team, the 75 basketball players of all time. Those are just the 4 photo headliners. We have Kevin McHale, champion with the Celtics, one of the best big guys in the 80s. Dennis Rodman, one of the all-time great defensive players in basketball history. Speaking of a guy with multiple rings, Yordan Alvarez recently won a ring, one of the best hitters in baseball. That is 7 names that we know of, Steven, in 12 boxes. That is better than a 1 in 2 chance at a headliner in this and more section. We just lit it up with this Chris Bryant. So the options are insanely good. Come and get that break page. Let's see some boxes tonight. What do you say? No reason why we shouldn't, Steven. No reason why we shouldn't. And that basketball break, the diamond break, those 2 are breaks that will definitely happen tonight because they're only 2 spots away each. There was a lot of chatter in the chat. They want more minis. We knocked out a couple spots, and we are 4 away, but have not moved in the minis in a hot minute. The slab cards, all the headliners out there, including one of my favorite players in the NFL today, Justin Jefferson, and one of my all-time favorites in Steve Young. All the headliners out there, that's the chase tonight. And again, guys, the diamond helmets, I'll say this again. We have 18 left. Still looking for Bettis, Trevor Lawrence, LaDainian Tomlinson, Randy Moss, Camo Authentic. The most talented receiver of all time, Randy Moss. Maybe the fastest receiver of all time, Tyreek Hill. The cheetah's still out there. Jalen Waddle, O.J. Simpson, Joe Green, Michael Irvin, Odell Beckham. There's only 18 boxes left, and we have 10 headliners counting this listing. I'm really shocked the diamonds are not taken off. The pick 1, get 3's up in the reps. Have 3 spots taken, 5 to go. So attack, guys. Let's get this break page moving. Angels up 3-1 on the Astros tonight in Sunday Night Baseball. Good. I was considering betting on the Astros, Steven, but I decided I would go the live under instead. So
What was it at?
The live under in the Dodgers Mets game, I meant.
Okay.
That's what I went with instead. Any action on this game tonight? Or no?
I don't trust baseball.
So
Love it, but don't trust it.
Steph Curry's been doing a lot of great golfing lately. Hole-in-ones, made an eagle to win a celebrity golf event. Big headline today, Carlos Alcaraz won Wimbledon in 5 sets. I was up early to watch it. Novak Djokovic had won 5 straight, Steven. Alcaraz, 20-year-old with the second major ever. Fantastic tennis match today. I want to be mossed. I have trade if not, says Darcy. Well, if you want to be mossed, there's a lot of Randy Moss in the break room. That camo authentic, $83 a spot, Steven. That helmet is worth close to $1,000. Moss is second all-time in receiving touchdowns. He is the single-season receiving touchdown record holder. We have Moss in the diamonds. We have Moss in the jerseys. We have Moss everywhere. We have the heir apparent to Moss. Jay Jetta's in the reps and slabs as well.
We might be mossed.
Might be mossed?
Yeah, we're going to do a diamond here.
Let's do a diamond. Diamond. Single. Number 1. Drop me a box number. Darcy says camo is the best. Personally, Darcy, I agree with you. I love the salute to service message on those helmets. Again, my take. I think the camo lids look fresher than the salute to service, Steven. I feel like the salute to service could be the camo lid. That would look nicer in my opinion. That Randy Moss camo is beautiful. It's one of the most expensive autographs and memorabilia. The other receivers do not charge what Randy Moss charges. It is worth a bunch. It will look great next to my camo Jefferson, says Kyle Disler. Okay, Kyle. He wants 29. 29 it is in the diamonds. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I've seen it, Bob, and personally, not my favorite, if I'm being completely honest, Steven.
What, the new ones?
The new ones?
Yeah, I'm not too pumped about them.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wish
I know. I'm not pumped about it.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I wish they would adopt the camo look, and then they can still slap on a USA flag and a salute to service on the back. But
what truly matters is, do the people that, who have served our country, do they like it?
Right. That's really what it matters.
Really what?
That's true. That's a good point.
If they do like it, that's even better. 29.
Yep. Darcy says agreed. Bob says sand camo is used during the Gulf Wars. There we go.
That's good to know the history.
And Bob, when it comes to history, Bob knows all of it, Steven. Whether it's sports history or military history, food history, the Bob knows it all. Yeah, 49ers getting off the board for James Strode. Kenny Gober's got the Raiders. You get the Raiders off here. Darcy had desert camo. That sounds great. We got Michael Francia with the Bucks. Get the Bucks deselected here. Kyle Disler with the Chiefs.
We wait on that one.
Sounds good, Steven. Chiefs getting off the board here. We got Darcy Standish with the Patriots. Deselecting the Patriots here for Darce. Darcy with the Broncos. Broncos going off the board as well. Again, you could be randomize your headliner spots here. Everyone has an option at those. Good. More importantly, Tyler says do they benefit from the sales? I have no idea. Personally, have no idea. Hope so, though. That sounds like they should. We got the Eagles going to Bob Boulay. Eagles getting deselected. And then we got the Bengals going for Bob as well. Bob to the civilian. They issued me sand camo on my 1 TDY or 2AD to Kuwait. Okay, Bob. Sounds cool. 7 clicks coming up here. 4, 5.
Ready to go on the slabs.
Let's go. I'm going to have to go. Moss chasing here shortly, says Shane. Need him added to my collection. Yeah. And Randy Moss is an essential part of everyone's collection.
That's a fact.
So, Ravens, Bills, and Browns. Going to James Strode, who already has the Niners. Kenny's got the Raiders. He's going to get the Jets, Seahawks, and Commanders. Michael Francia with the Bucks. He is getting the Titans, Panthers, and Chargers. Kyle Dissler with the Chiefs. He gets the Bears, Cardinals, and Rams. We got Darcy Standish with the Patriots. She's going to get the Cowboys, Packers, and Jaguars. Darcy with the Broncos as well. She gets the Steelers, Lions, and Saints. Bob with the Eagles. Bob's going to take home the Giants, Colts, and Falcons. Lastly, Bob with the Bengals. He's getting the Dolphins, Texans, and Vikings. The Moss and the Tyreek Hill spot for Bob. Is Michael predicting a win for Bob? Wow. Okay. Bob's got a 2-8 chance. Darcy's got a 2-8 chance. And James, Kenny, Michael, and Kyle each have a 1-8 chance. There we go. 29 of 35. It's our year. Diamond helmets. See some heat in here. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is how it's done, Steven. Here we go. Randy Moss.
Oh.
Let's go.
What a call.
Camel Authentic. Number 2 all-time in receiving touchdowns. Perhaps the most talented wide receiver ever. Most receiving touchdowns in a season. Most receiving touchdowns by a rookie player as well. You could not guard Randy Moss. He was electric. Vikings belong to Bob Boulay, the very last spot. Bob is taking home Randy Moss. Easily the hit of the show tonight. The Camel Authentic. I mean, look, these guys spoke it into existence,
Michael
Steven.
just said congratulations.
Yeah, right? Holy cow. Fantastic lid right there, Bob Boulay. Randy Moss. My goodness. Get it, Bob, says Kyle Dissler. Get it indeed. Woo! Woo, hoo, hoo. Man. There is few helmets we could pull that are better than Randy Moss.
True that.
Period. You're welcome, Bobby. Called it, says Michael. Bob, come on now. 2 helmets straight for that baby, says Darcy. Shooting our shot. Can you blame her with this sick Randy Moss out there? Cannot blame Darcy. Bobby B with the hit of the show. Perhaps the hit of the day so far, Steven. This Randy Moss.
Yeah. Have to disagree with that.
Wow, just wow, says Darcy. Bobby B, hot, 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 says William Manor. He is heating up in the break room. Nice, Bob. Just got done working, says Tyler. Be hitting the diamond double or single? Good question. Both are actually pretty open right now. Wide open, to be exact. We do have a slab break that is on the doorstep. 3 to go. Basketball break on the doorstep. 1 to go. Both of those breaks are coming up next.
2 to go in the slabs.
Let's go. Thanks, Michael. Darcy, send me some helmets you could trade. Email is bboulay@msn.com. Congrats, BA helmet, says Michael Frank. BA indeed. So 1 left in the basketball, 1 left in the slabs. Those 2 breaks will obviously break tonight. Goes without saying. Wins 4 days in a row. Won Bill Romanowski in the all-day AP Authentic with Joe last night. Good job, Bob. Keep it going while you're hot, Bob. Keep it going. I'm going to go ahead and show off this never-ending slab card video, Steven. Have not showed it off much of late. That break is coming up. Let's go ahead and play that video for you guys.
Don't you wish the best things in life would never end? We do too. That's why we have developed the never-ending series. The goal of this series is to give the customers a full slate of headliners every single day. Daily, there will be 25 boxes available with 8 different headliners. All 25 boxes will be available and the numbers will always be randomized. Once the day ends, the series will be replenished and there will be 25 boxes available once again with 8 headliners. For example, let's say in a given day, 8 mystery boxes are open with 3 headliners consisting of Brett Favre, Devonta Smith, and Steve Young. The very next day, when you come into the room, the series will be back to 25 boxes, and the headliners that were removed have now been replaced with Ben Roethlisberger, Jonathan Taylor, and John Elway. This new way to play at Ultimate Autographs will help keep things fresh and exciting every single day.
All right, those were those gorillas, as you guys saw. We're about to have that slab break coming up. It is the chase tonight, and we have all the headliners out there in those slab cards. Bob will respond to emails tomorrow. Got to call it quits in a few minutes. Final chores to do. Bob's a busy man. Busy man, Bob Boulay. So, about to be busy in the break room. Got 2 breaks that are each 1 spot away. Unfortunately, Steven, after those breaks, we are mostly open on the break page. 5 to go in the reps. We have 4 to go in the minis, but the other breaks are, 5, 6, 8 away. I want to get those moving here in the room. But if you're looking for a break that is definitely going to happen, that's coming up soon, I would say rush to the break page, close up the slabs with the basketball. Now, James Strode getting a spot in the next pick 1, get 3. So nicely done, James. That one puts us 7 away. I love how many all-time greats we have in that series. I mean, Moss is 2nd all-time in receiving touchdowns. We have Jerome Bettis, his 8th all-time in rush yards still out there. Danian Tomlinson, 2nd all-time in rushing touchdowns. We have so many legends in there, but yet some fresh players too. Trevor Lawrence, number 1 overall pick. He'll be almost for sure the best Jaguar quarterback ever. So that's in play as well. So those diamonds are phenomenal. Slabs are sold out. Never-ending slab card break is sold out. We are going to have a chase wheel spin tonight. Now, let's see if we have a headliner. I mean, we could run these back. No reason why we shouldn't. But worst case scenario is we do just 1. Still get a wheel spin, Steven. Did not spin the wheel in the early show, so ready to give away some money tonight. 7 clicks. Top box number after 7 is what we'll do here in these slab cards. 6. 7th and final click. Let's do box 3 in these slabs. 3 going off the ticker. And I'll keep the randomizer up, get you guys randomized. Up next should be the basketball break. Darcy, Bob is a Giants fan, but I don't want to speak for Bob, but of most people in the break room that are fans of a team, Bob is definitely more of an overall collector. Like, his team doesn't matter as much to him as it does to most people, But I'm not saying that he doesn't like the Giants as much. I'm just saying in terms of collectibles, you know. He likes to collect a lot of big-name players. So, and I apologize if I'm speaking for you, Bob, but he has said this in the chat. I'm a Giant fan, but I'm just a collector in general. And here we go. Darcy, Giants, but I collect everything. Heading out, respond to Darcy first. Since she showed the first interest in trading for the Moss. Mako, you're number 2. Good night, all. And Darcy says, Roger. So 6 and 7 clicks. We got Kyle Dissler in the NFC North. Michael Frank's got the NFC South. Bless you, Steven. Kyle's got the Rogers spot and the Field spot, by the way. Michael, NFC South. Ronald, NFC East. Carter in the NFC West. Steve Young, Joe Montana lurking out there. Timothy Boulay, AFC North. We got Sean Kowalski, AFC South, Brandon, AFC East, and Kenny, AFC West. 77 helmets. That's a pretty good collection, Michael Frank. Here we go. 3 of 25 never-ending slab cards. Good luck, folks. Ooh. This was, for a few years, a really, really good running back. We have ourselves the back of 10 autograph, 9 mint, Arian Foster for the Texans. AFC South, Sean Kowalski. Congrats on your Foster slab card. Something different. Something different right there. Arian Foster. So, another slab break, Steven. Again, we have skipped the headliner. Odds are getting pretty good at those headliners in these slabs. Arian Foster, 4-time Pro Bowler. Twice led the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Led the league in rushing yards in 2010. So, again, not a super long career, but he was very effective there in the mid-2010s or so. At one point, had 3 straight 1,000-yard rushing seasons, Mr. Foster. So, good hit. Kowalski, Sean. And what do you guys want to do next? I mean, I guess it's probably the basketball. How about after that is the question, Steven, right?
Ready to go on the next slab.
Ooh, is that Dwayne Wright?
Nope.
Not Dwayne Wright.
It is not. It is Nate Alberts.
All right, Nate, we see you, brother. Again, we do have an Aaron Rodgers in here. Not a name we get in the break room a whole lot. Aaron Rodgers is always worthy of a chase.
5 to go on the next diamond.
Ooh, getting some movement, Steven. I like to hear it, guys. As long as orders are coming in, we will continue to break boxes and keep the party rolling here at Ultimate Autographs. I figured Tyler Grinder was getting his spots.
Oh, you know it.
And sure enough, he is. Took the Bengals and Eagles in those diamonds. Nicely done, Tyler. So, 8:41 p.m. Central Time. Breaks that will definitely happen tonight. I know the customers are always looking for what's going to break tonight. I don't want to carry over. Basketball 1 to go. That's breaking tonight. Slabs 3 to go. That's breaking tonight. I'd like to say the minis at 4 left should break tonight. We have 7 minis left. We have Jalen Hurts. Number 2 in the MVP voting last season. We have Eddie George. And we also have, if you read the listing, Hall of Famers O.J. Simpson, Kurt Warner, 4 and 7 chance at a headliner there, better than 50%. The reps may or may not break. The pick 1, get 3, 5 to go. The diamonds are 5 to go. So, again, a lot of big names in here. We still have Trevor Lawrence out there, Jerome Bettis, LaDainian Tomlinson, Tyreek Hill. Man, Tyreek Hill, really great player, really clean, lunar, authentic. Would be an awesome get for sure. Then, of course, Trevor Lawrence, his value's only going to go up, Steven. And these specialty helmets are worth more in value. They are more beautiful. And we still have 2 of these 6 specialty helmets with now only 17 boxes left. Tomlinson, this thing is wild. The Bettis is just as wild. Let's see these helmets in the break room tonight. A lot of Steeler fans at Ultimate Autographs. Imagine a lot of these guys want to get their hands on that Jerome Bettis. I would love the Browns, says Chris. Heard about you guys on YouTube. All right, we'll get in there. Pick 1, get 3 in the coin toss reps, Chris. We have a Nick Chubb in there. 3rd in the league in rushing yards last season. One of the best running backs in the NFL. I'll drop in that link for you. Make sure you go in there and select the Browns with your order. The pick 1, get 3 break is unlike other breaks where you have a chance to pick your favorite team and get randomized 3 others. So the reps, all the names are out there. We are allowing all of you guys to select any team in there. The diamonds, though, we've made the non-headliner or the headliners that are still out there not selectable. That way, everyone could still pick a team they like, but everyone is still, available to get that Bettis, get that Tomlinson, so on and so forth. Let's pull a headliner in the diamond, says Tyler Grinder. We just pulled one, but in the words of DJ Khaled, let's see another one. Speaking of another one, basketball coming up. Basketball number 2. Then we are also 2 spots away in the slabs. That is coming up too. So Joseph, Darcy, and Nate. How about a box number in the basketball break? First come, first serve there. Astros, Angels now tied at 3, Steven. So all the boxes are available in basketball. All of them in the minis. All of them in the platinums. So those are series that the headliners that are left are all in play. I like this basketball break. It's, traditionally we run so much football. I love seeing baseball, basketball, some of these other names in the break room, Steven.
Yeah. Got another slab coming up as well.
All right, slabs are moving all of a sudden. All right, I'm gonna go to the randomizer for the basketball box number. No one has said anything. Basketball coming up here.
4 to go in the diamonds.
Let's go, Kyle Dissler, getting a spot in the diamond helmets. So looking forward to another diamond break. And fresh off a headliner, headliners are coming. Darcy looking for 24. Let me know if we did do it by chance, Steven. Maybe I forgot to take it off. 24 is the one we just did. Darcy, my bad. 24 we just did. Forgot to take it off. How about one more, Darce? I do apologize on that one. That's the one we did this show. Forgot to take it off. We have 12 left, Steven, in this series.
Yep.
I have 12 on my ticker right now. And now that I took off 24. So one more, Darce. One more box number. She says 28, Steven. 28 works in the basketball. Then slabs coming up next, and then we'll see. I think the diamonds and the minis are both 4 away. What do we say in the break room? 2 or 3 away usually fill up in a given show. If 1 or 2 of you guys get in those breaks, then they'll happen tonight. Plain and simple. Those will happen if a couple folks jump in.
Ready to go on those minis now?
Minis will fill. It's that under 4 number, Steven. More than halfway there. Folks feel very confident that it's going to break. That's when they jump in. At 4, 5, 6, and 7 clicks. Joseph up top in the NL. We got the AO as Darcy. Nate's in the Eastern Conference. And Joseph is in the Western Conference. 28 of 30 coming up in the basketball break. See some fire here. A lot of headliners left. A lot of good stuff left. We just witnessed the Chris Bryant as a filler hit. Was fantastic. Ooh, here we go. This is good. Ricky Henderson baseball bat. Oh, so that's going to be the American League. Darcy's about to get box number mojo. Steven's about to bring in that Ricky Henderson bat. 1 spot in that break. That bat is worth more than $76. Awesome hit for Darcy with the box number mojo. It's that black, beautiful Rawlings baseball bat. Ricky Henderson, number 1 all-time in runs scored, number 1 all-time in stolen bases. The Baseball Hall of Famer, one of the best to do it. Congrats, Darcy, on your headliner hit, Ricky Henderson. Good one. A very good one, Darcy. I mean, there's few guys that are, top 2 all-time in multiple categories. Career stolen bases, career runs, stolen bases in a single season, 10-time All-Star, a former MVP, 2-time World Series champion. And Steven, get this. He led the American League in stolen bases 12 separate occasions. 12. Ricky Henderson. Awesome hit, Darcy Standish. One of the best ones of the show. Ricky Henderson baseball bat. So slabs coming up next. Nate Alberts, Kyle Disler, Ronald Woolridge, and Kenny Gober. Let's put that bat next to you, Steven. This is contender tonight for the hit of the show. No, Chris. So what break did you pop into, Chris? The earlier one, what? Chris Patrick?
You got an order number, my man?
Yeah, drop us an order number, sir. Let us know, because we don't know what order you're referring to. I believe I saw Chris earlier in the show today. Let me see. Chris Patrick. He bought in this morning in the coin toss reps. So, Chris, that break already happened. If you do like to jump in the next one, you got to buy back in. Correct, sir. So, it's live break 1. We get that done. It's live break 2, so on and so forth. You don't get a spot automatically in the next one. So, if you want to play again, you got to buy again.
I think we literally just did that.
Yeah, we did that one a little while ago. Let's see. Coin toss number 1. Chris was in that break at the NFC South. Barrett won with the AFC West. We did actually do that break tonight because it didn't break in the early show. We broke it tonight. But earlier today, that was as a divisional break. Now it's up as a pick 1, get 3. And now you can select your team, Chris. If that team comes out, you are guaranteed the item. So, there you go. He said he's a Brown fan, and we have a Nick Chubb in there. I mean, there's not a better Brown player to get in today's game, that's for sure.
That's without a doubt.
I know, obviously, Jim Brown's the best all-time Brown hit, but Nick Chubb is very nice. All right, I'm going to randomize for our slab box number here. And I'm hoping to get some more breaks rolling afterwards. Minis and diamonds, Steven, are good breaks to target. Breaks that I think should break tonight. But it's whatever these guys want, not what we want, Steven. They decide. All right, box 17 in the slab cards. 17 going off the ticker. We will do box 17. We'll get you guys randomized 7 times for your divisions here. A few more folks just popped in. So, guys, full of headliners in the break room. I will do a quick top-to-bottom rundown after this break. Unless we're full on something, then we'll break it. All right, Nate in the NFC North, NFC South. Ronald's got the NFC East. The NFC West is Kenny. Nate, AFC North. Kyle, AFC South. And Nate is the AFC East and the AFC West. Here we go. Box 17 of 25. Never-ending slab card series. One of the best tight ends in the NFL. Pro Bowler. We have a Mark Andrews slab card. Mint 9, Mark Andrews. AFC North. Nate the Great Alberts. You've got the Andrews slab card. This bad boy is numbered 45 out of 99. Mark Andrews Elite Turn of the Century card, Mint 9, 2018 Panini Donruss. This is nice. A couple years ago at his best season in the NFL, well over 1,000 yards receiving. Should be rock solid with Lamar Jackson, OBJ, and the rest of the boys. Mr. Andrews on the slab card. Nicely done, Nate. All right, that's for that top-to-bottom rundown. Let me write this up here. Then we'll take a peek at the break page together and see what else we may or may not do tonight. 8:53. Again, usually these shows go for about 3 to 4 hours, but they're usually a little bit busier than tonight. So we will go till 9-10 minimum. And then if the breaks are still rolling. We could go till midnight, 1 in the morning. But I'll give you guys until 9:10. Then we'll reevaluate the break page, here in 17 minutes. We have 3 spots to go in the Diamond Single. Still looking for Lawrence, Jerome Bettis, the Danian Tomlinson custom helmets, Tyreek Hill. Those are just the photoed headliners in play. I know that I do this rundown multiple times, but new people hop in at different times. All these other helmets in here still out there, except for the Chris Olave, which we pulled in the early show. The Diamond Double is 8 away. The Pick 1, Get 3 reps, 5 to go. We have all the headliners out there. No one's taken the Seahawks for Kenneth Walker. No one's taken the Dolphins for Tyreek Hill, the Raiders for Tim Brown, the Rams for Isaac Bruce, the Browns for Nick Chubb, the Niners for Christian McCaffrey, or the Jets for Darrelle Revis. Again, every single headliner still out there in the coin toss reps. 6 to go in the Platinum helmets. We got 5 boxes left. DK Metcalf, Jamal Lewis, Josh Jacobs still out there. 3 and 5 chance at a headliner. Pretty good odds, Steven. 7 to go in the jersey. Saquon Barkley, Warren Moon, Hines Ward, and maybe the most talented receiver of all time, Randy Moss, still in play. 3 spots to go in the mini helmets. This is the break that I would love to get done tonight. We have Eddie George, more than 10,000 rushing yards in his career. Jalen Hurts on the Lunar Mini, second in MVP voting last season. Jalen Hurts, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And then we have O.J. Simpson, and we have Kurt Warner, who, by the way, is number 1 all-time in playoff passing yards per game. 7 boxes left, 4 headliners left, better than 50% chance. Come and get those. 3 spots to go. There's a pretty decent chance this will break tonight.
Which one has 3 spots? Oh,
the minis.
2 to go on the Diamonds.
2 to go in the Diamonds. That one will definitely break tonight. 4 to go in the basketball. Looking for Wander Franco still. Shaq. And we have Julius Irving. Only 11 boxes left. Again, Kevin McHale, though, Dennis Rodman, Jordan Alvarez. All those names also still in play. 8 to go in the never-ending slab cards. This is the chase tonight. Every single headliner still out there. Russell Wilson, Justin Jefferson, Steve Young, Joe Montana, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts, and Julio Jones. Full of heat. So Steven just told you, we got 1 spot to go now in the Diamonds. That break is definitely happening. Then we'll see what else we might do tonight. We can run back the Diamonds. I mean, they did fill up significantly quicker the second time around here. So, Diamond break is definitely going to happen. Mini break is likely going to happen. Then we'll see what else we might do. As long as orders are coming in, we'll continue to break boxes, though. That is a guarantee here at Ultimate Autographs. Charles Barkley would say, I guarantee it, Steven. No surprise, Baird and Kenny are back in there. These guys have been taking dubs. Got a new guy here, John Shirkanowski. Welcome, John, to the break room. Got the Patriots in the Pick 1, Get 3. Pedro's in for the Pick 1, Get 3. That, I believe, is sold out. Jared Winters, the biggest hit tonight, the Randy Moss Camo Authentic. We have pulled some other lesser headliners, some really good filler hits, but in terms of the really, really big hits, the one has been Randy Moss. What does that mean, Steven? Now, that means that we are due for plenty more. Again, CMC, Chris Bryant, Ricky Henderson. We had some good stuff, but Randy Moss is the one, oh my God, headliner tonight, right?
Yeah. Get it ready for you?
Yes. So, Jonas, I can't explain the Diamonds. Have mentioned this throughout the night. But again, this is why we pop in here and let guys know. So we have a Pick 1, Get 3 that we offer for the Diamonds sometimes. Sometimes we run them divisional. Of late, Pick 1, Get 3 has been selling considerably better in the break room. So when we started this Diamond series, in theory, all of the teams are available to select. But as we've gone through this series, we've already pulled the Troy Aikman, we've pulled the Joe Montana, the Kenny Pickett, the Adrian Peterson, the Deebo Samuel. So we no longer have every headliner division available. So what we've went ahead and done for the Pick 1, Get 3, we have made all the headliners unavailable to select. So that means, like, if you're looking for the O.J. Simpson in the listing, you can't get the Bills because it's a headliner. So basically, my advice to you, Jonas, is pick your favorite team, and then you get randomized 3 others. Everyone in this break will have a shot at the Justin Herbert and the Jerome Bettis custom helmets, which, by the way, are out of this world. So look at this thing. I want to make sure that, you know, one person gets the Steelers. I don't want everyone else to be left out on this helmet here, Steven. Given that we don't have, you know, all 8 photoed headliners available. So the diamond singles coming up. And again, pretty open right now on the rest of the page. Let's attack, guys. Diamond single number 1. Drop me a box number. First come, first serve for the diamonds. This is James, Tyler, Kyle, John, Kenny, Barrett, and Pedro. And you will see exactly how it works. I will take the teams they selected, and I will start subtracting those teams. There will be 24 teams left, and the top 3 teams will go to the first person who ordered. Chris, yes, you paid earlier, sir. These are live breaks. You are not guaranteed an item. As it says on the site, you are purchasing a live break spot, not guaranteed an item. Please see the UA Live Breaks Explain blog. So this is where you can see more details. Chris bought in earlier today. So Chris, you happen to be in the coin toss break number 1 divisional. If you want to play again, you got to buy in again, sir. You did not win your break. So again, you are not guaranteed to win. Most of the customers know this, but for the new guys, I want to make sure we're not misleading anyone. Chris, your break already happened. You are in the first coin toss divisional break. You had the NFC South. You did not win. So you're not getting anything unless you buy back in, and then you win. Look at this here, Steven. They all want 11. It's got to be good. 11 is the interested helmet here, the diamonds. And for all the new customers, guys, I recommend watching this video at the top right of our break page. The Live Breaks Explainer video. You can see more details. Or rewinding the stream and watching the intro to tonight's show serves the same purpose. All right, so pick 1, get 3 coming up. I'll get all the NFL teams set up, and I will start subtracting. So this is for all the people who have not done a pick 1, get 3. You guys will see exactly how it works here on this break. So James has the Texans. I'm deselecting the Texans. If a Texan player comes out, James wins. Tyler with the Eagles and Bengals, same deal. Bengals going off the board, as are the Eagles as well. We got ourselves Tyler, and Kyle's got the Bucks. Bucks going off the board. We got John with the Patriots. Patriots getting deselected. We got ourselves Kenny with the Raiders. All right, Kenny, Raiders going off the board. Got Barrett with the Saints. Saints getting deselected. Then Pedro with the Panthers. Panthers going off the board. So 24 teams left. Randomizing 7 times to get you guys your teams. Good stuff. 4, 5, 6, 7 clicks. Top 3 are the Giants, Vikings, and Packers. Those are going to James Strode, who already has the Texans. Tyler Grinder's got the Eagles. He's getting the next 3, the Jets, Commanders, and Bills. We got Tyler Grinder with the Bengals getting the next 3. That would be the Cowboys, Browns, and Falcons. We got Kyle Dissler with the Bucks. He's getting the Steelers, Seahawks, and Jaguars. And Tyler, there is no such thing as a trash helmet in the diamond helmets. Just a matter of whether it's going to be good, pretty good, or downright amazing. I mean, it's a diamond helmet, Steven. They're all great. Jonas, the jersey break. Did Jonas's jersey break finish up?
Yep.
Yes, it did. Did he win?
He did. He won the Christian McCaffrey.
Yes, Jonas, you got a Christian McCaffrey jersey, man. One of the best running backs in the league. CMC is yours, sir. Jonas, you'll be happy with that result, says Iron Man. No kidding. CMC jersey is fantastic. John's got the Patriots, gets the Lions, Chiefs, and Broncos. Kenny's got the Raiders, gets the Rams, Dolphins, and Niners. Barrett's got the Saints. He's getting the Colts, Chargers, and Ravens. How about that sick LT helmet? Pedro with the Panthers gets the Cardinals, Titans, and Bears. Says, oh, I'm joking. I know they're all great in the diamonds. Yeah, they really are, Tyler. They really are. All right, we got 11 coming up, 11 of 35. It's our year diamond helmets. We got ourselves Christian McCaffrey in the last break. For that one, Jonas, that you won. In this series, we had the Randy Moss in the last break. What could we have in here? The full-size authentic. Ooh, one of the best defensive players of all time. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. 4-time Super Bowl champion. It is Joe Green on the Salute the Service authentic. This is beautiful. Clean-looking lid. Who's got the Steelers? That would be Kyle Dissler. Got randomized the Steelers. Taking home Mean Joe Green. That is beautiful right there.
There you go, Kyle.
Let's go, Kyle, baby. The Dissler magic here in the break room. Very nice. So, cool. Love the USA flag, the Salute the Service. Part of one of the best defenses ever. And he was arguably the best player on that defense, Joe Green. So, just to be clear, Jonas, you are, if you pay for 2 spots, you actually have a 2 in 8 chance to win. So, it is not 2 breaks unless you hop into 2 separate breaks, or it's a double box break, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So you could get 2 spots, not win anything. But it worked out for you well with the CMC. Pedro back to retirement. That's all right, Pedro. I tell these guys all the time, play when you can. And if sometimes you run out of money, come back when you can, Steven. You're always welcome to watch, always welcome to chat. Everyone's welcome here in the room as long as they're respectful. Looking like a slab break is coming up soon. 3 spots to go. I'll drop that link in. Again, all the headliners out there in the slabs. That's cool, Kyle. Best Steeler helmet still out there. That's right, Tyler. The bus is still in play. I know Dwayne Wright hopping on, Steven. We have 23 slab cards left. I think it's 23 left. Maybe it's even 22. We have Russell Wilson, Justin Jefferson, Steve Young, Joe Montana, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts, and Julio Jones. Tonight's the night for slab cards. It's the chase. Pretty sure we'll knock out at least one more of these. 3 spots left. Otherwise, mostly open on the break page. Definitely want to run back a diamond break. But a slab break could happen. A jersey or a mini break could happen as well. Eddie George, Jalen Hurts. We have O.J. Simpson, Kurt Warner. Only 7 boxes left. 4 headliners to go. That'd be an awesome break to tackle tonight. I will trade for Mean Joe. Legend says Jason. James says signing off tonight. Thanks for a great weekend. You got it. Pedro says, need to sell some of these helmets I got. Come get me, guys. And Randy's saying, I need me an Urlacher flash. We do get Urlacher in the breaks quite a bit. And to be honest with you, Urlacher could be a filler hit in the diamonds. Not saying he is, Steven, but that would be not a headliner in that series. That's how good the diamonds are. So, up to you guys. Up to you guys. What else you want to do tonight? Definitely thinking slab break will happen. Beyond that, I am not sure, Steven. Like I said, the mini I would love to get done. We have not done a single the whole night there, though. So it is 9:09. 9:09. Let's revisit this thing at 9:20. I'll go ahead and give you a full top-to-bottom rundown. There is 17 boxes left in the diamonds. Trevor Lawrence, Jerome Bettis, LT, Tyreek Hill still out there, as is Michael Irvin, O.J. Simpson, Jalen Waddle, Odell Beckham. We are looking at an 8 in 17 chance at a headliner there. Pretty good. We have 5 to go in the coin toss. Pick one, get 3. Every single headliner out there. A lot of these names have not been selected yet. Tyreek Hill, Dolphins would be a good pick. Nick Chubb, the Browns. Tim Brown, the Raiders. Darrelle Revis, the Jets. So those are all options in there. Platinum helmets, 5 to go. We have 5 boxes left. DK Metcalf, Jamal Lewis, Josh Jacobs. 3 and 5 chance at a headliner. The jerseys, 7 spots to go. Saquon, Randy Moss, Warren Moon, Hines Ward, all still in play in the jerseys. The minis just went over this. We have O.J. Simpson and Kurt Warner in the listing still out there. Jalen Hurts and Eddie George are headliners. Really surprised and not more interest in Jalen Hurts. Second in MVP voting last season. In my opinion, the 3rd best quarterback in the league. 4 to go in the basketball. Shaq still out there. Wander Franco, Julius Irving. We have Kevin McHale, Dennis Rodman, Jordan Alvarez. None of those have been hit yet. The most likely break to happen is the slabs. 3 spots left. Every single headliner out there, including, for the first time in a while, Steven, an Aaron Rodgers autograph. That's on the Packers, but it's Aaron.
Not bad.
Very expensive, very valuable autograph. Would be a nice get there as well. Tyler says, anyone want to run a diamond double? I would say get that spot there, Tyler. Get that positive movement going. It is looking like tonight the single's more popular, at least in the diamonds. Like I said, 9:20. We'll revisit this in 9 minutes. The slab break will happen, and then we'll see if we'll do something else. If we have some positive movement, we'll keep going. Otherwise, maybe 9:25. Let's revisit at 9:25 because the slab break is definitely coming up here next with 1 spot to go. Let me write this up for Kyle Disler. Ian Joe Green, salute the service authentic. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Gonna go on those minis.
Uh-oh.
To go on, or 1 to go on the slab.
Yeah, so minis and slabs looking good for tonight's show. Those would be good breaks to jump into if you're looking for some action tonight.
Or right now.
Or right now, yeah. You want some boxes, Steven?
Sure, I'll take the boxes.
All right. By the way, this Joe Green autograph. Beautiful. Hall of Fame 87 inscription. Beautiful. Really good stuff here. James says I would do a double. James and Tyler, get in there, guys. I mean, look, we say this all the time, Steven. There's multiple guys who want something, but everyone's waiting for the first move to be made. If James and Tyler both get in there, we got some hope for that diamond double tonight. Worst case scenario, that break carries over to tomorrow. We'll break the Diamond Double tomorrow at 4. We're not taking your money. That break will happen here. Couple boxes for you when you're ready. And I'll drop in the link to the minis. 2 spots left. In the slabs, 1 spot left. Those are definitely happening tonight, looks like. There you go. 1 to go in the slabs. Maybe Shaq tonight. Maybe Aaron Rodgers. Could rethink some of the items we get here in the room tonight for the hit video. Paul Lorenzo back in the break room. Raider Paul, what's up, buddy? He's in the mini helmets. Thank you, Paul. Who's knocking out that slab break? That is the chase, by the way. So we got to get that done. I add your name on that wheel spin, right?
Yep. And we haven't pulled a headliner yet. So 8 and 22 chance at a headliner.
That's almost 50% at a photoed headliner. Including Rodgers, Hurts, Fields, Montana, Steve Young, Russell Wilson. We have 6 quarterbacks in that break, Steven.
Yep.
The quarterback is the most valuable name. You can get a memorabilia, and we got a lot of good ones in there.
Raider Paul getting the party started on the next diamond as well.
Let's go. Someone's got to start the party. No surprise he took the Raiders, Steven. No surprise at all there. So let me put this in the chat. What would you guys like to break tonight? For sure looking like minis and slab cards. The best hit, if you can hand me the Moss, Steven, I think this is, I don't want to say far and away, but without question, the hit of the show tonight, right?
Yeah.
This is the hit video right here. Randy Moss, Camo, Authentic. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful helmet. What I love about Randy Moss is that he's one that many generations know. Like, he's on TV still. We got the You Got Moss segment. He's recent enough where, you know, people from the last, 10 years know who he is. He's good enough that even kids know who he is. You know, best receivers ever. Randy Moss, easily in that discussion. This is one that's going to, in my opinion, you know, last the test of time, Steven. Like, this name will be known 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road. He will not be forgotten. There's legends of every era who get forgotten. Like Steve Largent, forgotten, sadly. Randy Moss will not be forgotten. That's for sure. Favorite Randy Moss moment, Steven?
3 catches, 163 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
As a rookie on Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
That
is, 12th game in the league?
Yeah, impressive.
Yeah.
I love when he mooned the Packers, the Packer fans.
That's always a favorite.
That was fun. As a Bear fan, I love the Tillman ripped the touchdown away from him in the end zone. Very rare moment for that to happen. Come on, guys. Let's shut the door on these breaks. Wayne's in these slabs, right? He's got 4. So, one more spot in that slab break. That one has to happen, right? It's the chase. We have 1 spot to go. We have every headliner out there. Better than a 1 in 3 chance at a photo headliner. That break we're not signing off for, Steven. That's going to happen tonight. I'm not positive on the minis. I was going to say Tillman shutting them down, says Randy. That's iconic, man. Peanut Tillman, the Peanut Punch. One of my favorite athletes of all time. Love me some Charles Tillman. We have had him before in the break room. I remember when we first started, Steven, we had a helmet with the inscription, "Protect Your Balls."
Yep.
Because of the Peanut Punch. That was a good one. So got to get Peanut back in the break room at some point soon. Definitely an iconic Bear player of that generation. I think he's like 5th all-time in forced fumbles, too. And all the other guys
That makes
are
sense.
like defensive linemen, edge rushers, linebackers. He's the one defensive back on that list.
All right, here comes the slab.
All right, sweet. Thank you, Jared Winters. Never-ending slab break coming up. I will randomize the box numbers. And I am hoping it's not the last break tonight. Again, the minis will most likely break tonight. But that is up to you guys. A basketball break would be nice to run back. Only 4 spots to go there. Diamond is 7 away. Would be an awesome break to do. Up to you guys what we do tonight. Otherwise, tomorrow at 4, Steven, you and I are both back at it tomorrow. 4 and 7 p.m. Central Time. Monday through Friday. 7 clicks. Let's do box 1.
Okay.
Randomizer wants the very first box in these slab cards. I mean, this series is roughly 1 in 3 chance at a headliner. When we started every day, we have done, 3 boxes so far. We didn't pull a single headliner. The math says this could be a headliner, Steven. What does the math know? We'll see. Math.
Math knows math.
Got 4, 5, 6, and 7 clicks. What's up, Fontez? Fontez Merrifield up here in the break room. I took my girlfriend to Freddy's for the first time. I told her all about Fontez and his love of Freddy's. By the way, Steven, she said, better than Steak and Shake. So, there you go. Dwayne with the NFC North, Kenny with the NFC South, Sean NFC East, Jared NFC West, Dwayne AFC North, AFC South, AFC East, and Daryl Cross, welcome to the room, AFC West. Delicious, Fontez. Delicious. Here we go, box 1 coming up. 1 of 25 never-ending slab cards. We've skipped the headliner yet again. A mint 9 rookie card, Desmond Ridder. Took Cincinnati to the college football playoff. He might be the starting quarterback for the Falcons this year. That's the NFC South. Kenny Gober, single spot snipe on the Desmond Ridder slab card. All right. This is cool. Very cool.
Desmond. He's the starter, right?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Looking like he'll be the starter there in Atlanta this year. I told you, Kamen, that Freddy's was better than Steak and Shake. I agree. I would still say they're similar, though. But I would say Freddy's a little bit better. Nice, says Kenny. Nice indeed. Let's get the diamond, says Tyler. Let's do it.
4 to go.
The diamond is 4 to go?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's some movement there. Did Tyler just get a bunch of spots or what?
He got 2 spots.
2 spots. Let's go, Tyler. And putting his money where his mouth is. I like it. And he likes it as well on his slab card. Nicely done, Kenny. So diamond single. Mini single. Good breaks to do. Maybe run back the slabs as well. Could be a good option here in the room. So guys, keep these orders moving as long as the orders are coming in. We will continue to break boxes here at Ultimate Autographs.
What's up, Fontez? How you doing? What's your PSN name? I've been meaning to add you, but we keep missing each other.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Fontez had an anniversary recently with the wife.
Oh, very nice.
So, congrats to Fontez. So, I'll drop in the links to a couple breaks that could happen tonight. The mini single, 2 spots to go. That is very, very possible. The diamond single, 4 spots to go. Those are our 2 closest breaks at the moment. I know the basketball's 4 away as well. But That one is a 4-spot break, obviously.
He is, Tyler. He's already in.
Yeah.
That's his PlayStation name.
Okay. Perfect.
You don't have to try to pronounce it.
No, I'm not going to. I figured that much. Yeah, 19 Fu is James Strode, Tyler. He's already in with you. Donald Rhodes. Look at Donald. He got in the coin toss reps and the diamonds as well. So looking like a diamond break should happen tonight, Steven. 3 spots left. All of a sudden, the rep break could happen. 4 spots to go. That is possible as well. I'll drop in the rep link. Once again, every single headliner still out there in the reps. We have about a 50% chance at a headliner in the diamonds. Roughly, about 1 in 4 at the photoed headliners, about 50%, counting the listed names as well. So, in all likelihood, the diamond is the most likely break tonight, right? I mean, it's 3 away, but it's live break 3.
2 away.
2 away now. We've already done a couple of these. The rep is its first pick 1, get 3. The mini's the first single. We'll see. Those diamonds will happen. So those will happen. So just a matter of who's going to close it up. And are we going to see a headliner, Steven? Kenny's back for more, fresh off another dub. Taking the Titans, making moves, Kenny. So 2 to go. Let's get that diamond break. Again, I've been showing this off throughout the night, but these 2 sick helmets are still out there. This Jerome Bettis, still in play, Steven. This thing is pretty wild, man. It's a pretty wild helmet. It's, a ripped, dripped authentic with the visor. Very cool custom lid. This one's even better, I think. We've got the yellow coming out of everywhere. The ripped LaDainian Tomlinson Flash Authentic. The color scheme just works.
Yes, it does.
So 2 spots left. Those are, at this point, probably the 2 biggest headliners left. We were debating earlier, maybe it's Moss. Maybe it's Aikman. Those did go. Montana went as well. But we do have Tyreek Hill and Trevor Lawrence, other photoed names that are still very good. I would love to see Michael Irvin, O.J. Simpson, Jalen Waddle, OBJ, all those names still out there in the diamonds.
I just added you, Fontes.
Perfect. So the diamond break's going to happen for sure.
In a matter of moments. Yes.
Yeah. So just a matter of who's shutting the door there in the diamonds. 2 spots to go. So, a lot of good stuff, and we say this all the time, but the diamonds are all great. There's no filler hits. Every name is huge. Authentic helmets are worth the most. $300-400 unsigned helmet. You add the autographs on there. Pretty much everything is worth a pretty big amount. Worth more than many of the headliners, if not all, in the jerseys, minis, reps, slab cards. I mean, these authentic headliners are awesome, really worth a lot, but the authentic fillers are worth a lot as well. Authentic helmets is the most valuable piece of memorabilia you can get in this break room, on average. Obviously, there's variations of this and that, some specialty items, but typically, authentics are worth the most here in the room. So who's going to get those last couple spots here? Who's it going to be? Let's see here. Who do we have so far? Got ourselves, this is the 3rd single, right, Steven?
Yes, it will be the 3rd single.
We haven't put those in
I
yet.
haven't put it in yet, no.
Okay, sounds good. But Steven's got that list. That break is definitely, I would say, definitely going to break. I mean, look, it's 2 away. It's 9:28. We got about 30 folks watching. There is no reason why that diamond single should not break.
I am
tonight.
adding them right now, so you.
Yeah, perfect. It's Paul Lorenzo, James Strode, Tyler Grinder got a couple spots. Donald Rhodes is in.
Kenny G.
So
Kenneth G.
let's go, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. The mini helmets, I mean, 4 and 7 chance at a headliner there, Steven. $37 a spot. Got a Jalen Hurts, one of the biggest names still out there. And that would be a nice break as well. 2 spots left. We could get on a crazy diamond run tonight, but in all likelihood, there'll be some diamonds left over tomorrow, maybe a few left on Tuesday, but maybe not. Maybe Bettis and Tomlinson go in the next few breaks, and these guys miss out. We'll see. I mean, we got those spots moving pretty quickly. Boom, boom, boom. The last 5 minutes, 2 spots away. That still has not moved here the last couple minutes. So who's getting in there, guys? Who wants some diamond action tonight? I know Tyler does. He's the Batman catalyst right now in the diamond helmets.
Mm-hmm.
Every Batman needs a Robin, a Catwoman, an Alfred. Those are all needed for sure. And we need a villain. The Joker, maybe? Someone's got to be a villain. Maybe I should have bet on the Astros after all. They had a crazy comeback, Steven. 9-7 against the Angels. They were down a lot in this game. 4-run 9th. 2-run 8th. 4-run 9th. Go up 9-7. Man. What are we thinking, guys? Who wants the Bettis? Who wants the Tomlinson helmet? Who wants the Trevor Lawrence? The Tyreek Hill? Those are all awesome lids to get. The AFC is a hot place to be, by the way. Those are all AFC headliners. All could be getting hit in the next day or two here. 9:31. I'm going to put a timer on this, Steven. 9:40.
Okay.
The last spot in this break was at 9:24. We can't knock out 2 spots in 16 minutes. It's really not meant to be. Let's get this closed up here by 9:40, guys. Otherwise, an excellent pre-fill to start tomorrow's show.
I would say.
Same goes for the minis. Got to get those closed up at 9:40. 9 minutes for 2 spots to go in the diamonds, 2 spots to go in the minis. If these orders start coming in hot, Steven, we'll keep going tonight. But if no one wants to get in by 9:40, 9:40 will be the show tonight. So, orders have been in and out. Like, we've had a decent amount of orders tonight, but definitely has not been red hot. Which, again, we've done how many boxes tonight? We've done a decent amount.
Yeah, we've done a decent amount.
More than 10 for sure, right?
12.
12 boxes tonight. My goal for every night show is 20. Obviously, we do 30, 40, 50. That's great. We are under the 20 number, but we've had some good stuff here. It's been a pretty hot run here in the break room. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, on fire days. Thursday especially. That was nuts. We did like 60-something boxes on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an excellent day. So string of great days. After 3 or 4 great days, sometimes it slows down a little bit. Guess what? It picks right back up a couple days after that. This break room never, ever stops. We got the best customers in the business. These guys typically deliver tons of fire. Again, about 30 folks watching, Steven. There's got to be minimum 2 of these people who want to see a diamond break. All authentics, all crazy names, all good hits. Got a couple custom helmets left. We have a great young quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. Great receiver Tyreek Hill. Legends like Bettis and Tomlinson. I mean, come on. What are we waiting on? 2 to go there.
They're pointing. That's what we're doing.
Right? Who's it going to be? Who's it
Yeah.
going to be? Here we go. Order coming in.
Okay, one away. Fontez.
Fontez. I know what Fontez wants. Fontez wants this bad boy. Am I right, Fontez? Does this helmet tickle your fancy? I know James wants this one as well. This Jerome Bettis Authentic. This is one that I imagine these guys would enjoy, Steve. Look at this thing in full. It's a pretty crazy lid, man. Absolutely crazy lid. Steelers Nation, I'm a little surprised they're not chasing this bad boy harder.
Well, here we go. Fontez and then Chris closed that. And then I think Chris also closed minis.
Yeah. Perfect. Fontez, as I mentioned earlier, we are offering that up as a pick one, get 3 break. We have deselected all the headliner teams. So everyone is available to get the headliners. You just can't select them. So it's going to be like a divisional break. You get randomized the headliners. And not sure, James. Kyle, if you're out there, let us know. But we are going to break the diamonds and the minis here tonight. The 2 breaks I was thinking will happen, and they will. Chris Campbell, thank you so much for the close on both, actually. Yeah, they sold out. Sometimes you wait too long. Break happens, Steven. That's how it goes. We'll do the diamond first. Undrafted collector check-in, says David. All right, David. Diamond single number 3. Drop me a box number. First come, first serve here. Then we'll do the mini helmet break afterwards, and then we'll see. At that point, we'll be pretty open, guys. You want to keep the night going, start attacking that break page right now, because we'll be pretty wide open on the break page after these 2 breaks. I'm seeing a lot of 8s, a lot of 7s, a lot of 8s right now. We are 4 to go in the pick 1, get 3 reps with every headliner still out there. Kenny wants box 3. Thank you, Kenny. 3 going off the ticker in the diamond helmets. I'm seeing 10 on the ticker, Steven. And we have 5 on the back, so it'll be 15 left after this break. And we are also only 5 away from releasing all the numbers in this diamond break.
Very nice.
This is the one.
3.
3. Sweet Moss over there, says Tommy Henry, right? That is very much correct, Sir Tommy. Head of the show, Randy Moss. No doubt about that. All right, randomizer going up. Oh, let me subtract the teams you guys selected. My bad. So Paul took the Raiders. Raiders going off the board. Got James with the Texans. Texans going off the board. Tyler with the Eagles and Bengals. Bengals going off the board. Eagles going off the board. Got Tyler with the Bengals. Donald with the Niners. Niners going off the board. Kenny with the Titans. Titans off the board. Fontez with the Chiefs. Fonz. Got Chris with the Panthers. All right, 24 teams left. We'll go 7 clicks. Top 3 going to the first person who ordered. Quick drink here. Holy cow. Lions, Jaguars, and Chargers. So Paul Lorenzo could get himself the Trevor Lawrence.
Wow.
or the Tomlinson helmet in this break, potentially. Talk about fireworks. Giants, Falcons, Commanders to James. We got the Eagles for Tyler. Gets the Bears, Bucks, and Cowboys. Cowboy fan. Tyler with the Bengals. Gets the Jets, Vikings, and Packers. It's possible, Paul. He says sweet and nice. Donald with the Niners gets the Browns, Saints, and Cardinals. We got ourselves Henny with the Titans. He's going to get the Patriots, Bills, and Seahawks. And Fontes, you did. You got auto-drafted the Steelers, looking for that bus helmet. Steelers, Broncos, and Ravens. And Chris, you've got the Panthers. You're getting the Colts, Dolphins, and Rams. You have Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill out there in this diamond break. Here we go. 3 of 35. It's our year. Diamond helmets. Full-size authentic coming up. Could this be the bus moment? Tomlinson moment? It's neither one of those guys, but we do have a headliner, Steven.
Okay.
It's the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. Beautiful Dolphin Lunar Authentic.
Tyreek.
Second in the NFL in receiving yards last season. 7 seasons, 7 Pro Bowls. Dolphins belong to Chris Campbell, one of the last teams that got drawn. Congrats, Chris, on your Tyreek Hill Lunar Authentic. This is beautiful. So very cool, Chris. Could probably put the other Chris away. Chris Bryant, maybe? What do you think?
Yep, I can.
Yeah, we're good. We have the minis coming up. Extra special mini number 1. Drop me a box number. This is, I'd say, the second best hit tonight, right? Tyreek Hill. Great hit, says Raider Paul. Great hit indeed on the Cheetah. So minis are coming up, and I am hoping it's not the last break tonight. You guys really got to attack, though. Headliner in box 3 right there. They could have had him the whole time, Steven. Tyreek Hill. Tommy says, just got a Tyreek Hill Chiefs, but that Dolphin Lunar is their best helmet for sure. It's nice. I think the Flash is even better, Tommy. The Flash in that Rep series, I think this thing is even better. No one has selected the Dolphins in here, by the way. I think the Flash is even better than the Lunar, but they're both beautiful. So Philip, new guy. Jay's the new guy. Welcome to the room. Seth, James Strode, Tony Baloney, Paul Lorenzo, and Chris Campbell. That's fine, Tommy. Again, everyone could have different opinions. You are the Team Lunar, I'm the Team Flash, but everything Dolphin is just beautiful.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
They did not. I'm going to randomize, actually, Steven.
Okay.
And Tyler wants a diamond double, right?
No one saw the diamond double, technically.
I mean, Tyler, you got to get your spot first. What happened in the single? Single was wide open. Tyler jumped in. We got movement.
Yep.
Someone's got to make the first move, Tyler, and it's probably got to be you. Oh, I know. You're good, Tommy. All opinions here. Al Disler also think it's the best looking helmet for Hill. Okay.
The only one thing I would wish about that helmet is if he signed in the Dolphin teal.
That would be nice.
That would make it real. Or the orange.
Yeah, the orange would be nice as well. I mean, Dolphin Lunar is definitely fantastic.
It's a great helmet.
Well, let's do box 34 in the mini helmets here after 7 clicks. Randomizer picking 34. That is going off the ticker in the minis. They don't have an orange helmet, but I like the Flash because it has the orange stuff on there. But not one I've seen, at least, as far as the orange helmet. 7 clicks here. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Jay up top in the NFC North. NFC South is James. We got Chris, NFC East. Paul, NFC West. Philip, AFC North, Anthony, AFC South, Seth, AFC East, and Chris Campbell, AFC West. There we go. Box 34 of 35. Extra special mini helmets. What could we have here? Oh, baby. How about Chris Campbell jumping in the break room? Tyreek Hill, and then Jalen Hurts back to back. Number 2 in MVP voting last season. One of the best dual threat quarterbacks. Had a great Super Bowl game. The man can do it all. Pass, run the ball. He's a great leader. JSA certified. Jalen Hurts on the Lunar Mini. Congratulations, Chris Campbell. That is what we call closer magic in the break room. Woo, Chris. This is nice. I think Chris might have just gotten the second and third best hits in the room back-to-back,
Well
potentially.
Did we pull Jalen Waddle?
We have not pulled Jalen
Okay,
Waddle.
so the Dolphins are still not available.
Yeah. And Jalen Waddle's still out there.
Wow.
Closer magic, 2 breaks in a row, says William, right? Is Chris the newer guy? He's rolling here. Chris is the newer guy,
Yeah.
Steven. 3 orders ever with us. And he just got 2 orders here, 2 wins, 2 headliners. That was impressive.
You're not going to be disappointed with that one, Chris.
Tyler Grinder taking advantage. Got in that diamond double times 3.
Good job, Tyler. Get that lead going.
And get that party started. Let's see who else might join you. Good hit, Chris. Jalen Hurts. Man. Man, oh man. A randomizer was nice to him. Randomizer, very nice to him. Let me write up his win, actually, for the Diamonds, too. That's one way to go about your break room career. Just hop in here, close out 2 breaks, and get 2 headliners. Yeah. Man. Chris, if you're out there watching, let us know. Congrats, buddy. You did it big here, man. You did it big.
Who wants to help Tyler out in that diamond double?
Exactly, Steven. That's what I'm saying.
He's taking initiative. He wants to see it go down tonight.
So here's the rundown of the break page right now. Let me refresh here real quick. Diamond single is pretty open right now. The diamond double has 5 spots to go. Again, we are still looking for Bettis, Tomlinson. We're looking for that Trevor Lawrence as well. Not to mention, we have not pulled OBJ, Jalen Waddle, O.J. Simpson, Michael Irvin. 15 boxes left, Steven. We have 7 headliners left, including the sick Bettis helmet. This thing is nuts. We have the Tomlinson helmet is maybe even better. So 5 spots to go there. Does anyone want to join Tyler in that double? James said he did. See if he'll hop in here. Otherwise, mostly open on the break page. We got 4 to go in the coin toss reps. We have all 9 headliners out there. What does that mean? The Raiders, Rams, Browns, Jets, Seahawks are all headliner teams you guys can select in that pick 1, get 3 in the reps. 6 to go in the platinum helmets. Again, DK Metcalf, Jamal Lewis, Josh Jacobs. 3 headliners left with 5 boxes left. 7 to go in the jerseys. Barkley, Warren Moon, Randy Moss, Hines Ward all still in play. 8 to go in the minis. We have Eddie George. We also have O.J. Simpson and Kurt Warner. 4 to go in the basketball. Looking for the Shaq. Looking for Julius Irving, Wander Franco. The photoed headliners. And then all of the slab headliners still out there. Russell Wilson, Justin Jefferson, Steve Young, Joe Montana, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts, and Julio Jones. So here's what we'll do, Steven. It is 9:48. Unless we are within like 2 or 3 spots away, we'll do the chase wheel spin for the slab cards at 9:55. I'm going to give these guys until 10 o'clock minimum. We'll revisit the break page at 10 o'clock. If we're within a few spots away, we'll keep going. Otherwise, if we're not, like, you know, we're 5 away here. If we're like 3 away, may give them a little more time. If we're like, got to be minimum 2 away on the reps, because that's been 4 away for a while. So if we're getting a bunch of orders coming in, we'll keep going, obviously. If we are still pretty open at 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock will be the show. So want to get breaks done tonight? Jump in now. Paul Lorenzo's in. He got a slab break and a diamond double. Uh-oh. Raider Paul is in. Second basketball. The second basketball was won by, let's see here. Basketball number, actually, I don't have it. Steven has it.
What are you looking for?
Who won the second basketball, he's asking. I'm not even sure who that is.
Darcy Standish.
Darcy Standish.
Yep.
She got
I think that's the guy, Joe, who won the Dawsons.
Oh, yeah, he got the Andre Dawson.
Yep, and he won the Chris Bryant.
And the Chris Bryant. Darcy got the Ricky Henderson bat. So, Paul Lorenzo wants to help Tyler out. It's 9:49. I'll tell you what, Steven. We can knock out one more diamond spot in the next 11 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and give him 10 additional minutes to close out this break. We knock out one spot, get it to 3 away. By 10 o'clock, you guys will have till 10:10 to close it up. Otherwise, if this is still 4 away at 10 o'clock, if this is still 4 away at 10 o'clock, and everything else is pretty open, 10 o'clock will be the show. If you guys want to get in the wheel spin for the slab cards, I would say attack right away. 7 spots left. That wheel spin coming up at 9:55. Again, unless we're like 3 or 4 away there. All the headliners out there in the slabs, all the headliners out there in the reps, and a bunch of huge names still left in the diamonds. There is plenty of series to attack. Just a matter of who's going to do it here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. By the way, I mean, I say this all the time, Steven. Get the breaks while they're hot. We just pulled Tyreek Hill and Jalen Hurts in back-to-back breaks. Now's the time to play, right? Now's the time to play. The break room is heating up. We don't have to go home, but we will unless you guys really get those orders moving. We are very, very patient. The first 2.5 hours, beyond patience. Orders coming in will be on till 1:30 at night. We'll do it again. We've done it before. We'll do it again, Steven. With that said, once 10 o'clock hits, if orders are not pretty steady, not pretty quick, 10 o'clock could be it tonight. So, I mean, it has picked up considerably. I would say it was a little bit of a slow start. The last 90 minutes, orders have picked up considerably. In particular, in the diamond break, where we've seen our hit of the show tonight. If I could see that Randy Moss, Steven, no doubt still the hit of the show. I mean, obviously that Hill was nice. The Jalen Hurts is nice. This is still the hit of the show. The Randy Moss Camo Authentic Helmet. So what do we think, guys? Here since 9:33, Steven, only Tyler Grinder and Paul Lorenzo have jumped in. We are happy to stay on, but it's got to be for more than just 2 of you guys. Joe says, I want to see a basketball. Joe got that break 2 away. Let's go, Joe. Basketball all of a sudden 2 spots away. I mentioned that there is, 11 boxes left. I talked about the Shaq and the Wander Franco and the Julius Erving, but we still have Kevin McHale, Dennis Rodman, Jordan Alvarez. We got options in that basketball. Basketball, I would say, it got to be at least 1 away here, though, by 10 o'clock. If that's still 2 away at 10 o'clock, we'll pick it up tomorrow. If it's 1 away, I'll give them a little more time. If it's full, obviously, we will break it. Uh-oh, James Strode got in the diamonds. 3 spots away in the diamond double. All right. Man of my word, I'm going to go ahead and give these guys until 10:10 to close up the diamond double. When I say close up, Steven, I mean full. If this is one away, we'll do it tomorrow. That is 17 minutes to get 3 spots. If we knock out these 3 spots in the next 17 minutes, we'll break it tonight. Same goes for the reps. These must be full by 10:10 to break tonight. The basketball must be full by 10:10. You guys have 16 minutes. You are on the clock. You want to get those breaks tonight? Get them now. Slab card break is still 7 away. We are knocking out the chase wheel spin now. If another slab break fills up, obviously goes without saying, Steven, we'll break it, but it will not be part of the chase wheel spin list. So taking the chase item off, we've done 3 slab breaks, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So 24 names in the chase wheel spin. Top name is about to get an Ultimate Autograph gift card. I would love to knock out another diamond double. Look, here's the truth. Had Tyler done this 30 minutes ago, Steven, that break would have already happened. So Tyler is the Batman. He's the leader in there. He's been asking for a diamond double for the last 2 hours, but he finally acted. We say that all the time. As soon as someone acts, the rest will follow. When the break is 8 away, no one's jumping in. That's everyone's attitude. The first guy who takes one for the team, all of a sudden, the breaks happen. So Tyler did it big, got that break started. All right, chase wheel spin coming up. 24 names. Top name after 7 clicks is taking home an Ultimate Autographs chase wheel spin. Penny after 6, 7th and final click. It's the new guy, Darryl Cross. 1 spot, 1 out of 24 chance. And guess what? He got it, Steven. So, Darryl, if you're out there watching, let us know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. I have not seen Darryl in the chat, but I'll go ahead and give him a solid minute just in case he's out there. Clock is ticking. 14 minutes to close up that diamond double. We close it up, Steven. We get more orders in. We can do more. We can do more diamond doubles. 10:10 does not have to be the show. We can keep going till midnight, 1 in the morning, whatever you guys would like. But 10:10 will be the show if that break is not full or something else is not full. All right, Darryl. Have not heard from Darryl. Spinning this bad boy. I would say he will not be disappointed, Steven. $71.
He's a new customer. That was his first order too.
Yeah.
So hopefully he sees his email.
Yeah.
He got that money. Said 71.
71. Darryl, that's a gift card going into your account, sir. $71 gift card you can spend in the break room. He did put $30 in this break, Steven. He just got 71 back. So he didn't win an item, but he won something. Something nice there on your gift card, sir. So what are we thinking, guys? James Strode got in here a few minutes ago. So I'll set the scene here of breaks that could happen tonight. I would say the most likely break is the diamond single. We are now down to 15 boxes left in this series, or the diamond double, excuse me. 15 boxes left. Bettis, 8th all-time in rushing yards. LaDainian Tomlinson, 2nd all-time in rushing touchdowns. We have Trevor Lawrence, former number 1 overall pick. We have a Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champ, Odell Beckham. Jalen Waddle in his rookie season set the record for most catches by a rookie, 7th in receiving yards last season. O.J. Simpson, one of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season. Then Michael Irvin, 3-time Super Bowl champion. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we add in the Lawrence, the Bettis, and the Tomlinson. That is a 7 in 15 chance at a headliner. Come and get that. Again, here's a look at the helmets in this series that we're chasing. This bust custom helmet is just ridiculous. And this Adrian Peterson, or not Adrian Peterson, rather, the Damian Tomlinson helmet might be even better looking. So 12 minutes to knock out 3 spots if you guys want to see that break tonight. We have 4 to go in the pick 1, get 3 reps. That is possible. In the basketball, 2 left. Want to see that Shaq jersey tonight, that Wander Franco bat, the Julius Erving jersey. Again, all these other names, Mikhail, Rodman, Alvarez still out there. All the boxes currently in the room and on the ticker. Tyler's asking for the link. Here's that link to that Diamond Double Box break. And then Iron Man Steven just dropped in the link. The customer service question. That is where you should have your stuff, your questions answered.
Send them an email because I think they're going to be shipping tomorrow.
Yes.
And then they can maybe make sure it's all confirmed to the address you want.
And just to be clear, Iron Man, I would send them that email tonight.
Yep.
Because the shipping guy does ship early in the morning. The guy who's the head of shipping, though, is also the head of customer service. So I would shoot that email right now just so they see that. He says sending it now. Perfect. Perfect, good sir. So 10 minutes, guys. You are on the clock. Is someone going to close up the Diamond Double tonight? Or is this going to be a pre-fill for tomorrow's show? I mean, the 2 best hits tonight probably are both out of the Diamonds. I mean, I'm going to say Tyreek Hill, Lunar Authentic. Got to be the silver medal. Bronze medal, it's a tough call. It's either the Ricky Henderson bat, but I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts because I love Jalen Hurts. And this is my bronze medal, the Hurts Mini. One. What do you think, Steven?
Hard not to agree with that.
Hard not to agree? So, I'll say this. If we pulled that Tomlinson helmet, that Bettis helmet, that might be the new hit of the show. Just because they look cooler, they're fresher, they're helmets we don't see very often. Randy Moss is an even bigger name, but we do see Randy Moss quite a bit here in the break room. Matthew Metzger got in. I actually got a jersey mystery box. So, Matthew, if you want us to open that on the air, let us know what number you would like, sir. So, 9 minutes now. 2 spots away on the basketball. We got 3 spots away on the Diamond Double. Got to knock these out here by 10:10. Again, we last had an order in that Diamond Double 9:53. We had an order in the basketball at 9:52. So, yes, it seems like 10:10 is coming up soon, but we've actually had almost 20 minutes to close up that break by the time we get to 10:10. So, up to you guys if you want to see that tonight or if we're going to see it tomorrow at 4 p.m. After that Diamond Double, Steven, it'll get us down to 8 boxes on the ticker. That means 1 more double, 1 more single. Last 5 boxes go up, and every box in the series is officially available. So, let's get it. Who's in there? Tyler, James, and who else? And Paul Lorenzo.
Yep.
That also has been the only break bought in other than the 2 spots from Joseph in the basketball. Here since 9:33, Diamonds and basketball are the only breaks that have been bought in. So again, 8 minutes, my lucky number. Last call for those orders. Let's see if we can break it here in the next 7 or 8 minutes. Otherwise, 3 hours and 10 minutes at 10:10. 3 hours and 10 minutes of all-out fun, Steven. A lot of really good hits, too. The Chris Bryant we pulled. What was it in the minis? The Nick Bolton. We pulled the Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
Had a lot of good hits tonight. What's your favorite? I mean, for me, it's Nick Bolton because I'm a Mizzou fan. But, well, maybe the Chris Bryant, actually. Because that was a non-headliner also.
You asked me what my favorite non-headliner was? Or?
Yeah. It's probably Chris, right?
Yeah, it's Chris.
Yeah, the full-size batting helmet. That thing was fresh. So it's now or until tomorrow. The beauty of this break room, all these breaks that are bought into, Steven, we're not taking your money. We will just do the break tomorrow at 4. Whatever breaks don't fill up tonight, carry over to tomorrow's 4 p.m. show. Anything that's been bought into tonight, I would say with pretty high certainty, will break tomorrow at 4.
Should, yeah.
If not, it would be tomorrow at 7, so on and so forth. That purple was legit. Yeah, that's right. You got that helmet, actually, right? That's the person who won it.
Yep, it was him.
So I was just surprised. Chris Bryant as a filler hit. I know he hasn't been the same player he was a few years ago, Steven, but that could easily be a photo headliner or a listing name. Easily. Just because of what Chris Bryant has done in the MLB. I mean, there's not that many guys who are MVPs.
Compared to those headliners that were part of that list.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, it all depends. I mean, look, obviously I'm a Cub fan like you. I would rather have that over most. But actually, I don't know. Yeah, those headliners are really good.
I mean, the only one that's really like to the question is Wander Franco.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But there's still a lot for Wander Franco to still accomplish.
But keep this in mind, that was a full-size helmet. Even so it was nice, man. It was very nice.
Yeah. Again, you never know what's going to be in that series. I know, we say this all the time. We see the photo headliners, but there's still a lot of other boxes, a lot of these series that have really great hits.
The and more section.
It's one of my favorite sections.
The and more section is legit. So 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes on that last call. James Strode, Paul Lorenzo, Joseph Berge bought the break room more time by getting those breaks moving, but no one is helping these guys out since then, Steven. So we are on our last call here. Actually about to be 4 minutes. 10:06 we're looking at here on the clock. So we could see these helmets tonight, but if not tonight, in all likelihood, that Bettis helmet, that Tomlinson helmet, I'm not sure if they survive tomorrow's show, honestly. If they do, it would be by some miracle, right? I mean, these helmets are just crazy. Whether we pull them tonight, tomorrow, Tuesday night, they will not be in the room for long. I prefer the Tomlinson one just slightly more. I prefer Tomlinson slightly more as a player, but it's tough. That Bettis helmet has that visor, too. Both of these are just ridiculous helmets, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Otherwise, I know Tyler Grinder's going to be back tomorrow. And even if that break does not happen, that almost guarantees a pre-fill at the very worst. It guarantees it's going to break at some point during 4 tomorrow.
Yeah.
If Tyler had not gotten those
it should be pre-filled.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 3 away. It should be pre-filled.
If he hadn't gotten those 3 spots, though, James and Paul, they're not jumping in there if they see 8 away. So you did start that domino effect, Tyler Grinder. And
someone's got to get the start. Someone's got to start again.
Tyler's done well in that series. He got that Aikman, by the way.
Yeah.
So that
Micah
was
Parsons.
And Micah Parsons. And he's a Cowboy fan on top of it, Steven. So the man has done very, very good in that diamond break already. Kind of playing with house money, so to speak. That's why he's getting those 3 spots, right?
Yeah.
You've already won some good stuff in there. Might as well run it back. So, guys want to fill up those 2 breaks? Now's the time. I will drop in those links one final time. Otherwise, 2-minute warning, and we'll pick this up tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. Here's that link. I will drop in. That's the diamond double, and here's the basketball just in case. Same thing goes for basketball. That should pre-fill for tomorrow's 4 p.m. show. Only 2 spots away. Definitely going to see that Shaq jersey soon. As a Shaq fan, I am pretty pumped for that, Steven. 90 seconds here until 10:10. against the clock here. Been a nice little rhythm the last few days. A lot of boxes, a lot of good things. As long as we're doing diamonds, Steven, high-level quality stuff is coming out.
That's very true.
And you're back tomorrow, right? Same
Yep.
team tomorrow?
I think it's a normal week.
Normal week.
I
We
believe
don't get
so.
a lot of
I
those.
believe so.
Okay, normal
I
week.
feel like the normal weeks are much more during football season.
That trade that you guys executed is for the following week, that I'm
Yes,
guessing?
it's for the next week.
Okay, sounds good. A triple trade of shifts.
Our first 3-team deal.
A 3-team deal. Steven, Colin, and Alex orchestrating a 3-team deal for trades. All right, 10:09 and 30 seconds here, Steven. That's just about going to do it for us here. So thank you so much for co-hosting, producing as always. Thank you for all the customers for watching, chatting, buying in. You guys are awesome. This is what makes this the best break room out there, the customers. So it's 4 and 7 Central Time, Monday through Friday, 2 and 7 on Saturday and Sunday. We'll see you guys right back here, 4 p.m. tomorrow. Can't wait. See you there.